Hello. How's everybody doing out in Twitch land? It is me, Kevin, aka Prime Rogue, and we will be joined today by the indomitable Mr. Lefthouse, to talk all things Bored Pepe Wax Club. Let's fucking do it. In the PFP craze / folly that has taken over this blockchain and engendered such contentious warfare. We are here to talk of the power and the glory of the Pepe meme. I'm very excited for this. It's gonna be dope as shit, and it was so much fun last time Mr. Left joined us, so can't wait to have him with us again. So we're gonna be getting on with that and doing a few other things, notably the Wax Hispano Dwarf prize draw. I have a dwarf mining away on the Wax Hispano farm. This somehow works by gems, which I don't fully understand, but Lovecraftian is a sheer genius with this stuff, so that is very fun as well. Hey everybody in audience, how is my audio right now? Can y'all hear me? Okay? Mr. Left will be joining us shortly. I'm sure he has a very, very busy schedule as such a... Oh, yes, the Pepe drop is going to be fun indeed. I'm just trying to get this posted to the online and to my own Discord that we are going live with an actual human. Let's see. That would be done via this tab right here. I'm gonna Pepe in to the Bored Pepe Wax Club. It seems quite exciting. Now I am just setting a few things up because the messages one receives in their DMs do not necessarily respect the schedule of a stream. You can click !doggo and your Waxwell ID to get into the next grubbies. And you will be good there. So yeah, let's post this in general in my channel. And the online in, which I'm a moderator at, but can never seem to find. And here we go. Stream lover. And why not post it in the Lefthouse Discord as well? Control K, right, to search on this thing? I don't even know anymore. What a wonderful day. Oh, he changed the name of the Discord to the Bored Pepe Wax Club. I love it. Boom. All right. Well, if you want to get into the grubbies, !doggo and your Wax wallet ID. I am Las Vegas in the house. Welcome, good sir. Welcome and congratulations on the Infinity Carnival. It is looking dope as fuck. But yes, so that has been sent out. I will send an invitation for Mr. Left to join us when he is ready, and let's get this show on the road. Invite Mr. Left. I'll soon be moving the Doggo bot, the 24-hour Doggo bot, to a dedicated channel, which should be interesting. Yeah, dude, it's a great project. It's a great idea. Super creative stuff. I love it. I love it. I love it. I absolutely dig it like a shovel. All right. I need another monitor on this thing to produce properly. Because working with two computers and each only having one monitor is not ideal. I have three other monitors in boxes, but yeah, that's not really doing the trick here. It is far from what I need. But yeah, we will see. Now, let's find the, oh boy, I guess NSFW is enabled on this baby. Wax Devil NFT. Oh, here is the Bored Pepe Wax Club drop that is going live on 7/20. Limited to 169 claims per account at $1.69, which is only 33 wax. Whoa. Hello. Digging it. Digging it, digging it, digging it, digging it, digging it. But yeah, no, I mean, it's weird. I am like highly ambivalent to the PFPs that have proliferated on the chain. I don't really give a flying fuck. That being said, oh, we got some corgis from Buzz King. Shout out to Buzz King for sending over these corgis, and Marty sent some scooters. Thank you, Marty. And oh, well, that's 18 plus content. How about that? Have a look at that another time. But yeah, no, I've been ambivalent, but I mean, I've been picking up some of the PFPs. I got a Succubi, which is the one that I really cared about. Almost didn't though, because that one was quite delayed for some reason, and then when it actually dropped, I was not around, so I had to get one off secondary. But most certainly not the end of the world. But yeah, no. In this battle between this battle between the apes and the fucking not wolves, the apes and the bulls, right? Was that was that the most problematic of the conflicts? In relation to something that asinine, I'm not 100% sure what the fuck was going on. I don't particularly give a flying fuck. I just think that Pepe is going to outstrip all of the above in terms of its glory. So long live Pepe, long live the Bored Pepe Wax Club. And yeah, also, if you are looking at a fun game to play and you do stuff on BNB, check out Galaxy Dust and join the Rogue Dusters Guild. Yeah, dude, I'm gonna grab as many as I can as well. I'm a big fan of Pepe. Pepe is my homeboy. So yeah, but Galaxy Dust is a fun space exploration game in which I am running a guild or alliance or colony or whatever we want to call it. I'm not quite sure what the official term is, but it matters very little. Why am I having so much trouble loading the damn creator dashboard? Manage stream? There we go. Alrighty. Yeah. And just waiting for Mr. Lefthouse to join us here. I'm sure that he is doing some last minute touch-ups to the club's perfiffles. I hope we coordinated on the basis of the right time zone, because I'm in Mountain. We said we were going on at 9:30, and I think he's in Eastern, because I think he's in Austin. Or unless he is in... That'd be funny. But, I mean, I can fill time. Oh, yeah. Lefthouse will definitely be taking questions about the PFP from what I know. I think that's the main reason he's coming on. But while we wait for Lefthouse, let's maybe do something else here. Like, let's see if we can play some Pixtalgia. I haven't played Pixtalgia in forever, and it is like the best game on the chain. after Novo Pangea, of course. But let's see. Let's play. Oh, I'm definitely grabbing some ducking fucks or fuzzing ducks or whatever the fuck they're called. I have some turkeys from oh god, how can I not remember his name? Awesome guy, Kingsbury. I have some turkeys from Kingsbury. I have some ducking. No, I don't have ducking fuzzes yet. I will have ducking fuzzes. Yeah, no, I'm an equal opportunity PFPer. I'm not. Yeah, the fuzzing ducks tomorrow. I'm not sure why I collect them because there's no real rhyme or reason for it. But yeah, I guess we all want to get that super rare one, right? I mean, it has to be that. Otherwise, it's kind of insensible to do so. But just trying to load something up here. I have no idea what the rare ones are for the fuzzing ducks, to be honest with you. I don't know. I really don't know. The succubi changed out so damn fast, though. It was weird. Well, it wasn't weird that they sold out. It was just weird the pace at which they sold out. But so it goes. So it goes. Let's see if we can get Pixtalgia loaded. If so, I'm gonna do a Pixtalgia. I don't know. I haven't played Pixtalgia in so long because it wasn't working on my PC. Let's see if it's working now. It sure damn well seems to be. But only when I use Anchor, not when I use Wax Cloud Wallet. I have no idea why. So let's switch over there for a few moments and do some glorious. Oh, wow. Waxville has changed. Damn. All right. Let's have a look at this. And also later we will be drawing the Wax Hispano Dwarf candy drop thing for the awesome miners that they have got going on over there. But again, exclamation doggo and your Wax Wallet ID. Not rogue anymore, because if you use rogue to get in, it'll also get you into the doggo, and then it won't give me your actual ID. It'll just give me whatever you told the dog to do, which is kind of funny. That happened to me a few times ago now, and I was like, what in fuck's name? Oh shit, I did not realize that was gonna happen. So let's share. Why the fuck, where's Firefox? Man, I am rusty at this whole streaming thing, aren't I? I guess we have to share the entire screen to share Firefox. Whatevs. It's all good. For shizzle my nizzle. But yeah, get in there, folks. We'll run one in a little bit. And in the meantime, let's play some Pixtalgia. This game has changed. Holy shit. I'm playing. Oh man, I'm playing as Seabreak. Oh, hello. You want me to find the stuff for you? I will find the stuff for you. Wait, do I already have the stuff for you? No, guess not. But look at this. Waxville has gotten some renovations. It's not the down and dirty slum we tend to think of it as here. It's a beautiful world. An absolute... Ooh, Aphelium. Hello. Oh, we got some... I don't know if that's salt or mayonnaise or the product of... of Peter Potts' pee-pee, whatever that white jar is. But it matters a little. I'm starting to think that Mr. Left was not in the time zone that I thought he was. Yes, you will get your tinfoil hats, my dear. And shout out to Cosmic Alien, who is undoubtedly. Whoa, hello. This is new. Oh, the damn time zones. Don't get me started. Do not get me started on the time zones. You want a lucky horseshoe. Ooh, Funman Galaxy is in here. Nice. Hello. Holla. Let's go down and see what we can find in the sewers. Oh, these fucking bats. I fucking hate them so much. They seem less murderous than they once were, though. Oh, I love Pixdolgia so damn much. Boom. Hello. Die, slime. Glork, you zimp. Oh, shit. I was supposed to jump there. Ooh. I wonder if Mr. Left is in Pacific now, and if we're supposed to meet in 2 hours? I'm in Mountain. Not quite sure. Boom. Oh, what's down here? Oh, I should probably go get that potion first. Feels so strange playing as not myself. I have the extra big character and tall, obviously. My bespoke one-of-one Pistalgia character. Did I just say Pistalgia? I am not there today, ladies and gentlemen. Absolutely not there. Oh, god damn it. Die, motherfucker. Fucking Peter Potts with his fucking psychotic ass fucking murderousness. There we go. And again, guys, exclamation mark doggo and your wax wallet ID to get into the thing upon the thing. Oh, the big rat's here. Okay. Some things never change. And now we go here. We trigger the rat. And we struggle to kill the rat because that's how it's always been. And we are down to like no health already because we have not played this game in forever. And the rat is murdering us because it is a murderous rat. So, right, you have to do all this. Then you have to go take a few shots at the rat. Used to be a rat killer. A bat. Oh, motherfucker. Oh, right, you have to jump on the wall to avoid the rat as it charges you. Then you have to... Oh, shit. Fuck. God fucking damn it. And then you gotta do all kinds of jumping over here. Wall bats are coming at you. Skeletons are coming at you. The rat's about to charge you. He's just dropping potions. You gotta get at the rat before the rat comes at you. Now the rat's at you, so you gotta jump up here. You gotta go come get the rat, and the rat doesn't seem to be taking any damage. Oh, you can get around the rat. Look at this. Is this the... Oh, motherfucker. God damn it. Let's run a fucking grubfish, guys. Well, first and last. Whatever. Oh, you can't see the grubfish. You need to see a grubfish for me to run a grubfish, don't you? There we go. First and last. Oh, brutal. Oh, Captain. Oh, wow. Never mind. Hello. It was a half screen. Oh, Captain John, you are out. Las Vegas. G to a G, my G. You are a winner with that beautiful flag. Las Vegas and Buzz King. Well done. You will each receive a lovely, lovely mystery box from the online inn, of which I have the finest vintages. Or look at some of the older vintages that we have. If we can do transferred oldest from newest, because hey, you've probably had the new ones. But yeah, aside from these ones I'm saving, we can go back to mystery box 21 for you guys. Might be some oldies, but some goodies in there. Who knows? Just thought I'd mix things up a little bit here. Oh boy, am I gonna be able to type my wallet? I have this thing going on where keys on my two. Sometimes my laptop keyboard completely shits the pot. Oh, that worked. And let's do the same thing for our good friend. Wait, what? Why is it not giving me the shit I need? I don't know who they just sent. I don't give a shit. It's Las Vegas. There's Buzzy McBuzz. All right, well, one of you is getting two of them. I don't know which one. So it goes. Transferred oldest. Boom. Man, sunflower seeds. One hell of a drug. One hell of a drug. Las Vegas, Las Vegas, viva Las Vegas. And we will go transferred oldest. Send you this. And there we go. Go. Boom shakalaka. GG's, y'all. GG's. Start another one. Exclamation mark doggo and your Waxwell ID to get in. And let's go back to this Pixtalgia game the youngins are speaking of. And let's see if we can kill the fucking rat. That fuck me. God damn it. Already at like no health. Fucking shit. Killing the rat is actually fuck. I think they've made the rat harder. And getting killed by bats and skeletons that at least drop. Fuck me on the first fucking try. God damn. What kind of malarkey is this? We need some music up in this bitch. What do we have here? Okay. Wait, which one like
this kiss upon the brow, for I am parting from you now. You are not wrong. Don't it seem
Twitch really won't like that. Let's play some lo-fi. The only thing better than lo-fi is not lo-fi. Oh, fuck me. Alright, let's try this again. Must see TV here on Prime Rug Inc. Now muscle memory's kicking in now. Glork, you zimp. Let's get a lot of drops on this. He has yet to charge. So while he's charging, you gotta jump up here, then you gotta go take the piss out of him. Maybe it's better to do it with the bow. I think you're supposed to do it with the bow. Oh, it is the bow, right? It has been a while. Fuck me. Damn it. What did that do? Did something I wasn't planning on. Did it crash the game? Sure looks like it. That's not the end of the world. Oh, it's coming back. It did something, didn't it? I believe this may have indeed been a time zone confuzzle because, oh shit, they can climb the walls, right? Mr. Lefthouse Pepe the drop link. Kill, 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 murder, murder, murder. Shit, 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 shit. Ball sack, ball sack, ball sack, ball sack, ball sack, ball sack, ball sack. Kill the mean boss, boy. If I remember correctly, it takes 3 iterations to kill the rat. Fucking shit. God damn it. Not in the mood to be fucked with right now. Oh, there you go. Dead rat. That's what they do in prisons, right? They kill rats. Well, I get that achievement now. I already have that achievement. It used to be almost impossible to kill the rat, and you used to get an NFT for it. I have it somewhere. Either on my PC or staked in the Extended farm. I don't remember if it was stakeable or not. Boom! Die, motherfuckers! Die! Fucking go. Let's fucking go. Let's go. Let's fucking go. Man, I have a Diablo, but I have yet to even start. That I will inevitably, knowing me, not start. Do. Take that fucking shit. Oh fuck, look at all these fucking bats. Goddamn, Peter Potts is a savage. Shout out to Peter Potts, by the way. If you don't play Pixnostalgia, there is something wrong with you. God damn it. Oh wow, I'm all the way back here. Am I losing all my inventory each time I fucking die? Is that still happening? Get wrecked. Exclamation mark doggo in your Waxwell ID to get into the grubfish. Fucking shit. Guys, I'm a really good gamer. That's what you see going on here. It's me being so fucking excellent at gaming. Yeah, you are losing some shit. Not all your shit like you used to. I mean, I'm losing my shit, but I'm an absolute fucking degenerate. Boom. Goddamn die, motherfucker. Die, bitch. Feels like he changed the angle of attack of the bats. Wondering if I showed up early for my own show. Oh, Mr. Lefthouse will be joining us in 20. Awesome. So we know that there likely was a time zone mix-up. I don't know where Mr. Lefthouse will be joining us from tonight. What part of the world he is currently traveling in. Probably making a beautiful film of some sort. Because that's what he do. I cannot wait to talk Pepe with him. God damn. Oh shit, I walked right into a fucking goblin. Okay, I have like lost my reflexes. All right, let's do that grubfish, guys and gals. Exclamation mark doggo in your Waxwell ID if you want to get in. Give y'all a minute there. God damn it. All right, first and last, y'all. First and last. Let's do this. First and Damn it. Again, we will be sending out some old mystery boxes, the oldest of the old. Because, yeah, why the fuck not? Right, these are not mystery boxes. Some of them are. There we go. Mystery box 2-1. Look at that. Who knows what you'll find in that? I don't even know who that went to. That went to... Because. And this next one goes to I-420 Spitfire. Shout out Spitfire. How you doing, homeboy? Nice to see you, my friend. Nice to see you muchly. Bigly. Transferred oldest. Boom. 21 coming your way. And there we go. Boom. Start again. Exclamation mark. Doggo. Wax wallet ID to get in. Glad to hear you're good, my friend. Glad to hear it. But yeah, no, Mr. Lefthouse should be joining us shortly. He will be free in a little bit here now. And let's go back to Pixtalgia. In the meantime, I can't seem to get out of this fucking sewer. Oh, fuck, I triggered the fucking rat again. Fuck me. I don't want to fight the rat again. Fuck it. We're doing it live. I think that this shit was a triggering the rat, right? Yeah. Okay. I came right down to Peter Potts' dungeon and look at me getting absolutely fucked. What a sadistic man he is. Have I amped up the difficulty level on this thing? Or I just suck balls? Or a mixture of both. I'm playing with my Nova Pangea account. Nova Pangea, best game on Wax. We got a fucking pack break coming up. It's not going to be as epic as the 36-player pack break we did to celebrate our first anniversary, but every pack break... God damn, what is going on? Look at this, guys. I can't seem to stay on this ladder. There. I'm growing more impatient in my old age. More angry. More uncouth. More unkempt. And that's the way I fucking like it. Oh, fuck me again. God damn. This is like sad. It's almost like I'm respawning to get the things, but I'm not keeping the things. Boom. Hello. And later we will be doing the draw for Wax Hispano. Oh, maybe we should do it before Mr. Lefthouse comes. Next time I get wrecked in Pixology. We will be drawing 3 winners for Wax Hispano. For the mining dwarf competition, of which I have a mining dwarf, but I think I forgot to claim a gem or something. I'm not on the list, which makes me think I fucked up, because I doubt Lovecraftian fucked up since they exported the CSV file. Oh man, but I made a wheel and everything. That's like, fuck. Let's do the damn spin, because this is getting a little ridiculous here. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, children of all ages, we are preparing for the Lovecraftian spin of spins. The, no, that's not what I want to do. Like that. Present, stop screen. Present, share screen. The Wheel of Names. Man, this is like traumatic flashback to my Warsaken days. All right. Anyone in the chat want to tell me how many times to shuffle this motherfucker? Although I'm pretty sure it's down between Q5 Few and Guy Fieri or Intel G. 6 times. Thank you, sir. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And the first spin winner is 5Q Few. Hello. Holla. Who is the second spin you're going to go to? Is it going to be 5Q Few again? It's highly probable. Oh, come on, Guy Fieri. Oh, no, 5Q Few again. Again. More spin. Come on, Guy Fieri, you can do it. Guy Fieri, you can do it. 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 You can do it, Guy Fieri. Guy fucking Fieri. That's what a prize. On the stacked wheel. GG's, Guy Fieri. Well done, overcoming the fucking odds. You, sir, are a champion. Let me just send this over to Lovecraftian. Go back to sharing the other screen in the interim. How epic was that? Wait, how is this screen? There we go. That's what we wanted to do, right? And how does one get to their DMs? Oh, here we go. So we have sent the winners to Lovecraftian. GG's to all the winners. Holla. Well done. I'm going to wait for Mr. Lefthouse. Let us get back to cookie clicker thingy. And present. Entire screen, blah, blah, blah. Hey, do we have a Grubfish live? Exclamation doggo Waxwell ID if you want to get in. And yeah. It's this hate and destruction in Pixelado Land just won't stop. Keep getting screwed with my pants on by these fucking creatures. But man, this game is fun. I am a Pixelology enthusiast. I'm an enthusiast. Also just an ass. Rogue, what on earth are you doing? Oh man, Rogie, that was a smelly fart. My dog just farted and it's pungent. Woof! Jesus Christ. I don't know what she ate. Other than kibble and whatever she scrounged up. But damn! It is like a dystopian level fart in here. This is a rather large basement I'm in too. The degree to which this fart is traveling is Oh really? You know I'm talking about you? Do you know I'm talking about you? I think you know I'm talking about you. Hey, Asteroid Eater, nice to see you, my friend. How goes it? We're playing some Pixelology while we await the arrival of the Mr. Lefthouse, who will be... Whoa, this speed thing is a little hard to deal with. So there's Pizza Slice, there's the Doge. Who's this? It's a cat. Oh, okay. Ooh, the Go Peril store. Shout out to the Wax Wolves PFPs. There's Carly. And this must be Derek. Yes, that is Derek. Go Peril, some of the best, if not the best, VIRL on Wax right now. Although the boys from Neon Space also have some dope stuff, some stickers. I've received some in the past. Byron the artist has dope fucking VIRLs. Viral. Viral and viral. Oh. God damn. I have lost my Pixelology touch, haven't I? Should I get this coin? When I was a young person, I'm good. How are you doing, Asteroid Eater? I am good, just chilling and illin'. Falling in love with Pixelology again. Such a beautifully elegant game. Playing as Breakman. I don't know why I don't have his Breakman thing equipped though. I own it. Apparently Breakman is super rare now. Oh yeah, the Bored Pepe has so many fun attributes indeed, and I presume Mr. Lefthouse and I will chat about those. and how he came up with this staggering work of heartbreaking genius. And yes, that was a reference to the terrible fucking book by Dave Eggers. If you don't know it, well, good for you. Exclamation dog. God damn it, motherfucker. And I'm about to develop an anger management problem over here. Gotta get that contract back from Derek. I guess I already have it. We are waiting for the most anticipated PFP drop in modern wax history. Bored Pepe Wax Club. Look at that. Fucking melodically melodies with the fucking lo-fi we got playing, guys. And gals. Not sure about the gals part, since this is Web 3 after all. It is a pretty toxic space for females. Oh. Yo, John Weed in the house. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We are playing some picks. Oh, fucking shit. Again? Playing some Pixnostalgia while we await the arrival of Mr. Lefthouse, who's coming to talk to us about the Bored Pepe Wax Club, the only wax club that I will be a member of other than the secret wax Illuminati that rules over all of you with a velvet glove. Fuck me. A velvet glove. I don't know, Buzz. I haven't seen that. And from the shit I've heard from people who have never mind, man. Never mind. I'll just say the shit you hear behind the scenes, dude, is not purty. Ain't purty at all. Oh, we've got Mr. Lefthouse joining us. Hello, Mr. Lefthouse. How are you, sir?
Good.
You look to be enjoying one of those sticks I love so very much.
Oh yeah, I got to hold on. I got to turn some audio off. Now that makes more sense.
No, please, sir. Feel free to smoke on stream all you would like. This is a smoking
Smoke-free zone.
No, a smoking friendly zone. This is the smokers room. How are you today?
Good. Sorry, yeah, I did screw up the whole time zone thing. I thought you meant 9 Los Angeles time, but that'd be like midnight your time. That would be crazy.
Are you in LA right now?
Yeah.
I thought you were in Austin.
I was for about 3 months, but then I migrated back west.
Oh.
Yeah.
Without getting into too much detail, are you in one of the like hippier or like cooler parts of LA, or?
I'm in like it's called San Marino. It's kind of near Pasadena. It's sort of a richy area.
Ooh, the bougie parts.
Yeah, it really freaked me out when I first landed here, and now I think it's freaking me out again because I'm getting too comfortable with all the green grass. I don't like it.
Man, I have really green grass in the summer here in Calgary because it is the sunniest city in Canada. But I also got a either they have like fucking hedge patrols here or neighbors called because apparently my hedges are not trimmed to the satisfaction of.
They're too tall.
No, I think they're overlapping slightly onto the sidewalk, and
Oh, one of
decided
those
to
deals.
to be a twat about it.
Ay,
So,
ay, ay.
good sir, what has been inspiring your art since the last time we've met? I've seen the Chain Smokers collection, which looks dope as shit. And we are here today to talk Bored Pepe Wax Club, which is anything but boring.
Yeah, absolutely. Let's see, where do we begin? It started when I was a child, and yeah, let's see. The chain smokes, I started the first chain smoke that I made was for ZK Sync. Was for that
What?
chain. There was they have
Oh.
they have the ZK Sync roll-ups. So when I heard the word roll-ups, I was like, oh man, I should like maybe make like a cigarette thing, like whatever, a pack, and and then so that kind of spawned this, like, it's kind of like a cross-chain collection, if you will, So started to really launch them on wax, did that, but I've got 3 of them, 6 of them ready to go to launch on Pulse Chain once
On
we
Pulse?
get, yeah.
Oh, right, on Pulse. I can't wait.
Yeah. So we got so I'm excited because I've been kind of waiting to be able to build on Pulse as well, and I just found the marketplace that allows you to create and all that stuff too. So I'm like, all right, great. So we're gonna
That
start
is
that off.
incredibly exciting.
Yeah.
We had a visit from one of the Pulse Chain members when I was on your show at one point, did we not?
Oh yeah. No, Richard's brother.
Yes, Richard's brother. That was one hell of a time.
Uh-huh.
I mean, man, that guy is one hell of a character, is he not?
100%. Yeah. I mean, legit character. I mean, and the thing is he spawned a huge conversation, a huge debate within the Hex Pulse Chain community, because I don't know if you've dabbled in that world at all.
Oh,
but
I have.
Yeah, so they're very they're rowdy. They're rowdy, and they're feisty. And
They
so
are.
a lot of the community are either pro Richard's brother or against Richard's brother, and some people just don't seem to have a sense of humor, or don't seem to get it, or whatnot. But
I think that's a problem in our society.
it really is. It really is.
People seem to take things way too fucking seriously.
Yeah.
420 Spitfire wants to know. I420 Spitfire wants to know. Hex, is that the same thing as Hexa? If you'd love to explain.
Yeah, I don't think so. I'm not sure what Hexa is, but no, Hex is it's an ERC20 token that was created by Richard Hart. But the way I look at it, the way I refer to it, it's the first literal DeFi project in the space, in the entire crypto space. Or maybe the first fully one that took and worked, or whatever, that a bunch of people got into or something. But it's and the fella that made it, he sort of got really frustrated with the gas prices, so he was like, you know what, I just want to build my own chain that's faster. And it's essentially it's a hard fork of Ethereum, and it's different than other forks because most forks don't copy the past, where Pulse Chain copied the past of Ethereum. So it has the same record that ETH does, which I don't fully know what that means, but it sounds interesting to me, and it sounds like it could be more useful than if you didn't have that information baked in, So
Absolutely. And I loved how the when the Pulse Chain was created, the ICO, if I'm not mistaken, was it referred to as the sacrifice?
Yeah.
It's just a thing of absolute beauty.
Well, I mean, it's I guess it's a way to get around certain sort of ICO rules, the rules that the ICO screwed up or whatnot. I think it was if people sacrifice token to your thing, and then you reward them with an airdrop with token later, because that's exactly what they did, you know, like what Pulse Chain did. So if you like sacrificed back then, once the chain launched, you got like a little care package of token for that, you know. I mean, it almost seemed to be, I guess it was a little bit more like what I put in, like I got a little bit more back than what I put in. You know what I mean? Like they gave me a little reward for me doing that. But since then, I've seen a bunch, like in the Hex ecosystem or the Pulse Chain ecosystem, there's a lot of other tokens and like projects that have popped up that have utilized that same sacrifice sort of like way about going to get things. Even what's that, Turbo, the meme coin Turbo, that's how they funded that project too.
Really?
Yeah, he had asked people to sacrifice to it, and then, you know, like, so it gives you that bank to start to launch the token, right? And then once you're off and running, you can reward your folks back. So it makes sense.
Nice. 420 Spitfire has 117,000 hex in his wallet.
That's dope.
Yeah.
You know, that's the other cool thing about the Pulse Chain thing is like Pulse Chain launched. If you have a MetaMask wallet, whatever tokens, whatever ERC20 tokens you have in your Ethereum MetaMask wallet, if you go and you hook up the Pulse Chain blockchain to your MetaMask wallet, all of those tokens will have been copied to the Pulse Chain. So you have all these free tokens sitting over there if you haven't already gone and logged in the Pulse. Even your hex, you have 100,117,000 hex in your wallet. You have that in your Pulse Chain wallet. So you just like doubled your hex. So awesome. Congratulations.
And he mined them from cloud mining. Yo, 420, send me that link. I got to get cloud mining. That's the way to do it, sir. That is the way to do it. But how is Richard's brother doing?
He's good. I just had a chat with him the other day. He's like, he's got plans. You know, there's a movie coming out about Richard Hart and Hex and the whole thing called The Highest of Stakes. And I believe he's like touring around the world right now, maybe the country of the US, and going to different cities and showing screenings of this thing. But it's like, I think it'll end up it's coming out on Netflix eventually or something like that. But
what did you say it was called?
The Highest of Stakes.
The Highest of Stakes.
Yeah, and I think it really, you know, it could be one of those mass adoption tools. It could bring a lot of people into the space.
That's actually super interesting. Yeah.
And the interesting thing too about it, Richard Hart just recently tweeted the other day where he was like referring to himself in the movie. He's like that, you know, like he's a different person now. He's claiming he's a much humbler person, but he was doing this this crazy marketing campaign where it was like he bought like the most expensive diamond. He was like bragging about his penis size. He was doing all of these weird things. And then he would sit there after he would talk, you know, like show you all his watches and all this money stuff. And he would sit there and go, I have to show you these things. I have to talk about my penis size so you guys will tune in. You know, like it's like this weird sort of aggressive sort of like punk rock, like.
No, I hear you. It's like what's his name? The guy who
crash marketing.
No, the guy who used to shit on stage. GG.
Oh, GG Allen.
GG Allen. Oh
yeah.
Man, I wish. Have you? I don't want to age you, but did you ever get a chance to see GG Allen?
I never saw GG Allen, but I mean I know a lot about GG Allen, and like there were like GG Allen freaks in where I grew up and stuff like that. Like yeah, I know the lore of GG. But I never saw him. Did you?
No. When I was a teenage punk rocker, at some point on New Year's Eve, we were at one of these ephemeral punk rock clubs that would pop up and shut down. And I mean, it's funny, not funny, but this guy who was clearly trying to pull a GG Allen, you know, halfway through their set when midnight struck, slit his wrists on stage.
Oh shit! The fake GG Allen did this.
Yeah, but I mean, he did not slit them to slit them. He slit them to bleed.
Right. But yeah, for the show, for like entertainment.
Yeah, purposes. But people didn't realize that, and there were ambulances and.
Yeah, well, I mean, like that G.G. Allen's thing is he like basically threatened to kill himself like every year on stage during at Halloween at the Halloween show or something like that. So I could see like people, if they knowing the lore, might freak out a little bit. Like, oh my god, this guy's going for it.
Well, given that this was Montreal, I think it was mostly teenagers drinking there that night.
Yeah.
So I don't know if they knew the lore. I don't know if I fully knew the lore at the time.
Probably not. Yeah.
But
how magical. He spawned it. He was doing the right things.
I know. But sometimes I think like, and this is a compliment, there's some G.G. Allen in your work, isn't there?
Oh my god, I don't know about that. Do you think so?
I mean, I'm thinking of the dodo stains.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
I'm thinking of the chain smokes. There's this reckless hedonism.
Okay, I see what you're saying. I mean, I like intelligent fart jokes. I think is kind of where I is the round. You know, like you mentioned, sort of like we have this punk rock background. Like that's the idea. Sort of like
farts are jazz to assholes.
Yes, I like that a lot. That's so true. I mean, but like in art, I don't know. Like, what do you want me to do? Fucking get a butterfly on my back? I don't know. You know what I mean? Like,
well,
I can line up.
If you got a butterfly tramp stamp,
that would be pretty good. Actually,
epic if you did it.
If I did, that'd be my one and only.
Yeah, no, I mean,
that's kind of a great idea, and this is why I don't have any tattoos, because all my ideas are like just jokes that aren't gonna laugh. Like, I'm not gonna laugh at it in 20 years. I'll be like, yeah, I get it. It's a joke on my back.
No,
butterfly.
I think we share a similar sense of humor as we were discussing. There's this expression in French that is "le beau est toujours bizarre," which means the beautiful is always bizarre. Which I tend to think is quite true. And that logically leads us to Pepe.
Yeah.
What has led to this? When I saw you post this, alluding to this for the first time, I was like, okay, Mr. Left has taken the trope, taken the meme, and he has transcended it. We've had apes, we've had wolves. Apes, bulls. Now we have wolves, and the wolves are pretty dope. I'm a dog guy, but man, there is something about Pepe.
Yeah, well, I need to back up a little bit on this story, just to slightly. I mean, not too far. I think you might even have been involved in one of these conversations on a Trump Steak Shares Thursday or whatnot. Like, there was one show in particular where a bunch of people showed up. Maybe you were streaming at the same time, so you might have missed it. But we got into like this conversation about like the state of wax.
Oh boy.
And at the time it was like, there was a lot of frustrations coming out, from everybody's mouth. And, like a lot of like where I've started to like realize or come from is like, wax has been amazing and it's been great to me in a lot of ways, but like what I see is primarily like gamers and like, scammers and like people that are trying to make a buck, when all of those things except the scammers is okay. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but I started seeing wax is like, well, because it's so cheap and stuff, it's so easy for a scammer to set up and get out and blah, blah, blah. Like, so I was starting to sort of feel like the smallness of it, like this small corner of the world. I've always been like a cross-chain minded guy. Originally was going to like launch everything on ETH and the gas prices went nuts. But so like then, all these other chains are starting to pop up and stuff, Pulse Chain and all these things. And it's like, oh, maybe we start building on other places, and I started thinking like, just even in an audience, I need to start gathering an audience that's more like film, art driven, you know, like, and so I was thinking like a lot more of those people are like on Ethereum. A lot of the art communities like now on Tezos. That's why I
Well, the
started
high
like,
art. No, actually,
yeah.
Tezos is more humble, I'd say, but Ethereum is like the high art. Am I wrong?
Yeah, and a lot of those high art artists, like when the gas went nuts, they all started minting on Tezos and stuff. So a lot of that community moved over into that world. So
Is that what explains Tezos? Man,
yeah, a little bit, you know. So you can go over there and start finding like insane pieces of art right now. You know what I mean? There's so much good stuff, and
that's
some
amazing.
stuff is like, damn, it's cheap. You know what I mean? Like, so I've been, I've been releasing art pieces, more like art pieces, you know, that I've made
Yeah.
actually under a collection called Smoke and Money. And, you know,
Let's
been
check
putting
that
like
out.
a couple every week. And then usually on Fridays, I'll give a couple away, which has been nice because it's been forcing some of our community to get Tezos wallets and stuff. And I like the idea of expanding and having people expand, you know.
Speaking of that, I was planning on making a Tezos wallet because Byron is going to be minting me a Tezos NFT because I commissioned him to do my dog as a zombie.
Yeah. Oh, nice.
Yeah, and that's going to be dope. Where do you make for the audience? Just because I don't even. I mean, I'm sure I can figure it out. Where does one make a Tezos wallet?
Yeah, you know, I had some help from an artist named Wonder Mundo, and she guided me to. Here, I'll share the link to it because I can't ever say it's K. I'll put it in. I can put it in the comments. Yeah. No.
Yeah, I think
chat. Let me think.
Let's see.
I can put it in the private chat for you.
Yeah, you
It's
can.
it's KUKAI.AA or .app
Like Kukai.
Kukai. Yeah. Kukai is a really decent free wallet, quick, you know, and like I've had no problems with it. Wonder Mundo, she was like, said that she was with some other wallet at first and was kind of janky, but then Kukai has been good to her. It's been good to me. I like it.
And how do we get to your collection before we get to Pepe?
Well, you can get there from the Lefthouse website, or if you just go to objkt.
OBJKT.
Yeah.
Oh, object. Okay.
Yeah.
Dot.
I think it's
IO?
I think so. Let's try that one first. Nope.
Nope.
.com. It must be.
Must be .com. Object.com. The largest digital art. And you said the collection was called Smoke
and Money.
And Money. I love it. I love it.
The first two pieces are mine. So if you click on that, you can see the whole. Yeah, there you go.
Let's have a look. Oh, these are dope.
Oh, thank you very much.
These are similar to your style, but also like I don't know how to put it. Like more surrealist and more. Is composed the right word? More.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, like fuck. You know, a lot of the.
I don't like defining art.
Yeah, I mean, it's like I think it's like art. It's straight up art. You know what I mean? Where a lot of the stuff that I've built in the last few years would be like, oh, special effects. You know, like for pages in the Metaphors comics, or you know, like. Skins for block explorers and upland, like things that are like, you know, working on things that are, it's fun to do. It's like a thing, you know, or it's like a thing for a thing, where these are just like, fuck it, I wanted to make this piece of art, you know, and like I had this idea, or I just kind of started going at it. Like this one, I had this idea of a baby making
does this tie in with the nursery room at all?
Not I mean, maybe it does. I never thought about it.
Because I mean, like that almost seems like, and I'm not taking the piss here. This almost seems like the fallopian tube from which the baby pops into the.
Yeah, well, like the title is a baby making money hole.
Exactly.
You know, so it's like, and then it's also kind of like money is kind of coming and going down the hole, you know, down the drain there. Whatever you want to do with it. But yeah.
Money is quite the theme here. I mean, which is, oh, she is fire.
Yeah, all the pieces either have something to do with money or some smoke in it, or sometimes both, you know.
And they've been doing pretty well by blockchain standards, it seems. They've sold 11 of each. 11 editions.
That's how many are minted. If you click on a piece, you can go click on the owners to the side over there up top, There's like
Oh
actions.
yeah.
Yeah, so you can see who owns what.
I
That's one of
have
the new.
to.
Yeah,
This is actually probably going to be my first Tezos NFT once I make my wallet.
right on. Yeah.
This is dope.
Yeah,
Um,
I think so too. No, like just real quickly, just go hit the explore
Yeah.
button. You know, no, on
explore.
OB, like just go to like the
Wait, I
main
need
explore.
to keep yours open because
gotcha.
my memory has just been so
I'm the
awful.
same way.
Yeah, I wonder why we're this way. But okay, explore. Yeah, I know. Snuggles is on here. Is Kingsbury?
No, I don't think he's. Well, no, he is on there, but I don't think he's like released any NFTs yet or anything yet.
Wow,
I don't think. Yeah, but
these
I know.
are sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, no, yeah. It's amazing what you can. Like, you'll be like, what the. And you're like, wait, scroll up a little bit. Like that's 1 Tezos for that thing on the right there, The Grudge by Richard
wow.
F. Like,
Yeah.
that's a really. I mean, and that's the thing. I found myself once I like signed up and was over here. It was kind of like the beginning of being on Wax almost in a way, because I'm like, well, fuck, that's so cheap. Why don't I buy? You know, and I'm like, well, what am I doing? You know, like, I like this. I'll buy it. You know, or whatever. It's like it's crazy.
But I don't know if you have this problem. I mean, oh, I love this piece too, though.
Yeah, that's cool.
I mean, I don't know what the medium is. Oh, it is AI. Okay, but I mean, I don't care personally.
Right.
What is your stance on AI, by the way?
I mean, I'm kind of. I don't care. For me, I like to think of it, and I like to use it as a tool. You know, like, so I definitely have used like AI in some of those smoke and money pieces, but like like there's the one that's it's called Give Me Your Money. I think it's called Give Me Your Money, and it's the guy robbing the old lady in the.
Yeah, I saw that one.
Yeah, like, so like the background for this, like I was like, I want like a Fat Albert sort of like city background. So I was like AIing Fat Albert city background and found one that I liked. And then I traced elements, parts of it. And then like, you know, like some of the like the outlines of like the buildings and stuff like that. And then like I just like started filling in the windows and this and that. Or I did that with the old lady too. Like I that's what she was in an AI piece. But then I like started to use her as kind of like my jump off. I traced the body, if you will, like the outline of the body and the hand and stuff, and then like I threw it away at that point and just made the face and the clothes and everything, you know what I mean? But I just kind of started to like get me to draw differently than I normally would, you know what I mean? Because I wouldn't have done this old lady this way if I would have just gone at it my own normal habitual way or whatever. So, and you know, like I could have used it and just kept the original AI lady, but like no, I wanted to draw it. You know what I mean? Like I just wanted a reference. I wanted, you know, something to give me get me going in a different way than if I'm just drawing from a blank page by myself. You know what I mean? Like,
but the weird thing is, I still see your like a hint of your wax stuff, a soupçon of your wax stuff.
Sure, yeah, and I think you should. It's not like I'm saying it's not 100% traced or nothing. You know what I mean? And it's like AI from here, AI from there. Then I bring them together, do a little bit of the tracing, throw it away, finish the details myself.
That's really awesome. And this is like, I think they're only 11 mints or something like that. And it's only like basically $4.
Yeah.
Like if someone
and that's like one of the higher priced ones that I have.
I know,
like $250.
Yeah, like $2, $250. Like
that one right there. The robot one spitting out the dollar.
Oh, ATM 3000.
The robot is AI generated, and I just used that, you know. But then like I animated him and like made the dollar fly out of his mouth.
What are you using for animation?
That I believe it's either Midjourney or Hugging Face.
Hugging Face.
Yeah, Hugging Face is kind of like an open source, like degen dev. Yeah, that's it right there. Hugging Face, the AI community building, and like all these people are building all these things, and there's so many different fucking crazy tools. Scroll up to the top again. I think you want to go to Spaces.
Okay.
And you'll start seeing like different kinds of
that's
AIs.
cool.
There's like true or false ones. There's like, music ones. There's all sorts of different things that like, and some of them work and some of them don't. Some of them pop up, like they come and go quick,
Yeah.
kind of. But do
you have to download
and the
them,
thing
or?
is they're a little bit like more rowdy on the rules. You might find some freaky, sick, twisted images. Like I've generated some weird ass,
bro.
like in like creating the Smoking Money.
Yeah.
Like I went and generated a lot of fake money, and I got some evil, like donkey faced presidents on some dollar bills and stuff like that. I'm like, what the hell? Money's so evil.
Do you have a high enough end graphics card to do like Invoke AI, native native AI generation on your PC?
I'm on a Mac. I do have a PC. I doubt that it's powerful enough for that, but I'm not sure. I'm more of a Mac guy, but I know a little bit about PCs.
I'm trying to see if this is safe for work or not. Yes, this is barely safe for work. My friend, he hasn't outed himself yet, but he has a master's of fine art, and he is responsible for the infamous Girl Bake Club. I don't know if you've heard of it. It is the ladies who are. Oh, it is ladies baking, and I need to be careful what I. But yes, you get the vibe. It's doing quite well. As a collection.
Yeah, this is badass.
Well, actually, that's secondary market volume. But so basically, I think he's actually I shouldn't say that because that might identify him, and he'll out himself when the time comes. He has a master's in fine arts. He is a talented photographer. Hey, OP, what's up, my friend? What's up? And he's like, I'm selling these packs for like 35 cents or whatever it is. And I have made more money since I got to Wax per week than I have from photographing weddings for all these years.
Yeah.
But he introduced me to something called Invoke AI, which is a desktop client for AI generation. And the thing is, and I was talking to Franklin, the community manager from Nova Pangea, Nifty Kicks, there are no filters. You can generate whatever the fuck you want, which is great for some of my more degenerate ambitions. But like Franklin brought up the question of like, what's to stop someone from doing like kiddie porn or other illegal shit? And the answer is absolutely nothing.
Well, okay. Well, maybe.
I mean,
I learned recently that there's this company that builds like little child like sex dolls for right. Wouldn't that be better?
We had this exact conversation.
Wouldn't that be better for pedophiles to be looking at AI kids than real kids?
Probably.
Maybe.
I think so. I mean,
my stance on this shit is
harm
my
reduction.
feeling. Not that I have a stance or whatever, but like I feel for fucking pedophiles in the sense that like if you go Google how many pedophiles live in your neighborhood or whatever, like you look at the thing, there's so many of them.
But you know what they're mostly guilty of? Statutory rape.
Yeah.
They fucked a 17-year-old or something.
Yeah. I just feel like these people need more help. You know what I mean? I wish there was more help for people because it seems like I have so many friends of mine that have dealt with these things, that went through these things when they were a kid or whatever. It's like it's higher percentages than you would think. Or than I would think.
I got you.
So if it's happening on that rate, it seems like people there needs to be more like fucking help for people.
Well, there needs to be more help for people in general, and I think there needs to be more harm reduction.
Harm reduction.
I mean, politics prevent it, but I mean, I think in California it would be realistic to perhaps have. Oh, this is cool. So it's going to transform my image to a 3D mesh in 45 seconds without per shape optimization. What?
Yeah.
How do you find this shit, dude?
Oh, somebody always shows it to me. It's a game of telephone, this world.
You're one of the cool kids, sir.
I think it was Dangus from Kingsbury that showed this to me first.
Wow. So this doesn't even need to use your GPU.
Right. Yeah. It's like a pretty awesome tools. Like you'll find some crazy things. Like I was finding one that like where you could put in a sentence and it would tell you if it was true or false or something, like really, so it's people building like even like some of them are like one aspect of what like say chat GBT might be or whatever, but it's like one thing or it's they're different tools for different things.
Yeah, let's see
Yeah.
what this generated. Oh, it's a little blurry,
Little
but
pixely, yeah.
that's actually pretty cool because the reason I have this is because this morning, um, I wanted to generate for one of my collections, a bay, shoveling shit, and Midjourney would not let me, so I had to blend the shit pile with the bay, and it didn't really
Right.
turn out like what I wanted. But yeah, got this is this is your inspiration, I have to say.
Wow, that's great.
This is Donald. Joe. It's a shit fountain. When I put Putin in, this freaked me the fuck out.
Yeah.
When the AI did Putin default with fiery shit flames.
Wow.
Because the prompt is imagine a monochromatic version of X.
Yep.
Heard on a contrasting monochromatic background. And all the output had flames for Putin. So I was like, oh shit. Oh, here she is. Okay, this is funny. I think the resolution is not quite high enough.
Oh wow, hilarious. That's amazing.
This is art.
It's pretty good though for like what you're saying. Like the resolution's not really fully there on that piece, but like you can see it in there. It's pretty rad in some weird way. I really like it.
Like if I took a real picture,
yeah, let's do it.
I don't want to spend too much time playing with this and wasting your time, but like,
no, let's go.
Oh, I was making some derivatives of
yes,
yeah, because
awesome.
One of my friends had been like, something about, I forget what it was, but it's something that didn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
And we better not get into not safe for work land. But here's a picture of me. The quality should be higher. So we could just refresh, put a new input image.
That works.
And then, although this might have been a cropped resolution, it was from my DSLR originally in Norway. Although I do look kind of like a bit of a Nazi, I guess, with that scarf on with the wolf. But I mean,
yeah, that's fine.
Not
we know you're not.
Yeah, no. I was just repping my team, my club. But yeah, no. So you found this, and so Tezos. What percentage of your stuff are you doing on Tezos versus wax now?
Well, the Smoking Money is the only what you see up there. There's like 8 or 9 pieces at this point.
I thought it was closer to 10, but
maybe 10. Yeah, and I think there's maybe 6 or 7 pieces left in that, and then I'll start doing another collection that I'll do over there. Awesome. Wax is like. We've been doing the crazy stuff, like the Trump Steak shares thing a little bit, the chain smokes, kind of like. I think I've been doing trash art throughout the bull or throughout the bear market, essentially.
That's not fair. No,
trash art's awesome, but I mean, like,
what is your definition of trash art?
I mean, I think Trump Steak shares is trash art,
but it's performance art at the same time, though. So. That's kind of what differentiates it.
Okay. All right.
In my mind. Because, I mean, it's working up to this, like, degen blendathon.
Sure. Yeah, that is. But, like, the art within it, like, the things that you're making, the Trump Steak shares NFT, like, that's kind of trash art to me.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah.
Lo-fi, just sort of slapped together, or sometimes memey, sometimes, like, glitchy, digital, dirty, that kind of stuff or whatever. Not like, just more of like it's presenting a mood a lot of the times versus like, so is high-end art, I guess, too. But you know what I mean? It's more like about a thing or a moment or a thought or a whatever versus, So Yeah, I think like that. The little doo-doo stains is kind of like along the lines of some trash art or toilet art, if you will.
I thought that was pretty high end.
Well, thank you very much. I mean, that's a thing. Like in Japan, all poop art is like that's some high-end stuff, man.
I know. I know.
And then it depends on what circles you're in. That's
Yeah.
the thing with my life. Like I feel like I've been a chameleon. I definitely have I've largely been in a minority group. Usually, and what I mean by that is like I'm like the white guy that's like DJing at the Asian club, or in like high school, I didn't have any white friends. I hung out with all brothers, or after high school, I only had like drag queen friends from the club. You know what I mean? And it just so like I'm always like the minority in the group that I've been hanging out with.
You're the minority in a group of fucking minorities.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, a lot of the time.
Well, I've experienced that a bit too, over time, which is actually quite funny. I mean, especially in graduate school, as like the only like working class kid surrounded by like rich kids. It was very, very, very strange.
Yeah, well, I grew up like an extremely poor and extremely rich kid at the exact same time. Like I lived with my mom, and I would go hunt for squirrel at the Illinois River for dinner with my stepdad. And then the next weekend I would get on the plane to go to my real dad's house and go to like the country club and like some big brunch at the hotel, and my mom would have me like dressed like a little like cowboy country kid,
Well, that sounds actually pretty cool, though.
Yeah, Wranglers and like long curly hair, and then like she'd ship me off to my dad's for the weekend, and I'd come back with like a crew cut and like penny loafers and Izod shirts, just like back and forth. So
how has that inspired your art?
What's that?
How has that inspired your art?
I think it's kind of I mean I think there's a lot of like commentary in my art, and I sort of
agree.
I like to kind of go after, I don't know, I don't want to say it's not like rich people I want to go after, but there's just like a lot of stupidity and money or whatnot, and then,
would you call yourself a contrarian?
I don't know. I'm not sure I really fully understand what that word
I'm not sure what it means anymore. I think I would have been a contrarian a long time ago. Well, 10 years ago.
Well, what did it mean 10 years ago?
Someone who vocally disagreed with mainstream perspectives. I guess.
Yes. Yeah. Then I'm on that team. Then normally on that team.
Yeah, me too.
Yeah,
sometimes a little bit too much. Look, I look like a turd.
Oh my god, that's amazing! A turd hawk snake.
Yeah,
a turd hawk snake.
And look, I can punch you.
Yeah, but that's pretty insane that you just did that to that.
And if I got the actual high resolution DSLR photo off my other computer, I bet you it'd turn out pretty good.
Yeah. What are these over here on the side? That little Mario Brothers doll like thing there. Are these like examples? Like put that in, see what happens.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that's what they are.
Oh, they're high resolution too.
Yeah. So we can see what it really does.
That is really cool.
Yeah. So I don't know. I mean, I think it's in. It's all about. I think it's in there. I think I mean, I like. Money versus crypto, USD versus crypto, like I have like such a different relationship with the two of them, and like there's been such like a negative relationship with the USD, and then I feel like crypto, I have a much more positive relationship, and I feel like it's helping me reform and fix my relationship with USD a little bit.
That's interesting,
because I mean it's so easy to spend crypto. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah. Oh God, is it ever?
But it's so hard to spend dollars.
Yeah. What I've noticed is since I started, I mean, I don't sell my NFTs for very much because it's like storytelling AI art basically. So it's just like whatever.
Which I'm loving the PFP Wars thing that you've got going now. This is excellent. It's perfect. It's right on. I love it.
There's a commentary on the state of the Wax blockchain, as well as it was a humble attempt to show love to Pepe, because the drop ends right as your drop starts, and
Love it.
the 4 variants at the end. I want people to vote on what Pepe did to orchestrate the story.
Yeah. Okay,
So
that's dope.
yeah, no, so I can't fucking wait for the Pepe drop. I mean,
Well, yeah, and you bringing it back around. You just had you're bringing this interview back around to the question that you originally asked.
yes.
And so that conversation about the wax chain, that was so like sort of negative, and it's like I gotta find a new audience and all this like thing, people that like art, blah blah blah. And then the Wax Ape Rave Club thing happens, right? And then they sell that collection out in about 24 hours, I think it was.
It was quick, yeah.
Yeah, and almost immediately my brain was like, I'm doing this. Like, and it's like, I'm doing I'm doing Bored Pepes. It just like almost immediately was like, I've got to get in this game because this makes more sense to me than anything in the history of wax is right now. Like this PFP movement that is like starting. I mean, it's like, it's small. It's still small because we're a small corner. And I was like on the Web3 show, the NFT Live. And I'm like, I go on that show. I'm in their audience a lot chatting. And they've threatened to bring me on a couple times, but it hasn't happened. And I started kind of like yelling in their chat, like, dude, you guys are idiots. You ETH maxis don't realize that there's this amazing PFP movement happening on wax right now. I mean, it might be too cheap for you if you ETH guys, but if you want to make it expensive, you can.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, that's why with like the Bored Pepes, like there's a collection. You can join the collection, the 169ers, and the 169er. Like if you hold 169 Bored Pepes, like you're essentially going to become a Pepe token whale. You know what I mean? Essentially, you're going to get like this large bag of Pepe tokens, and I'm so mad that I can't tell you the number of that right now because. Like they don't tell me these things sometimes. Like
but
people that are working on this,
you're only selling them for 32.88 wax based on current conversion,
right?
So
$69 USD.
Yeah. So let me just see. So
yes.
32.88 times 169. Someone would only need 5,556 wax to do that, which is
about $300.
Yeah,
$285 or something like that is what it is.
Yeah,
roughly around there with the fluctuation. And if you think about that, that's like an Ethereum NFT, a high-end Ethereum NFT, or what was that? A 0.6 or 0.06. I don't know.
A 0.06.
Yeah, and that's kind of like where a lot of those big boy NFTs start from over there. You went in that last bull run, I think a lot of them were like launching at 0.06. That's where we're starting from.
0.042 or 0.069 or 0.06.
Yeah. Those the crypto numbers, right?
The crypto numbers, yeah.
And so like, so I was like, all right, cool. Like and then as soon as I talked to like Dangus about it, and it was like the next day sends me the Wax Bowl like tweet that this is coming, the Wax Bowl Club's coming. I'm like stoked. I'm like, yes, like I'm right. Like there is a PFP movement that's happening right now.
In the sense that it's kind of is it in the sense that it was kind of like just confirming what you were going for? Okay, got it.
Yeah, because it's more the merrier. It can't just be we need more PFP projects to come. That's why I was stoked to see the Wolves. That's why I was like,
by the way, and for folks out there, just sorry to interrupt, man, but the Wolves are not getting enough love, I have to say. Like the Wolves are dope as shit. Carly and Derek did an amazing job. I think Carly hand drew everything. So guys, if you haven't gotten a Wolf, I think they're 20 wax or something like that. Keep your money for Pepe, but go get a Wolf. Save a Wolf.
Wolves are 20 wax. They're cheap as balls.
Yeah,
You
I
know what
think
I
so
mean?
too on
Like,
wax.
yeah, get a couple of those for sure.
Yeah, I have about 10 of them, I think. I got some pretty dope ones. I don't
Yeah.
actually I'm crazy because I don't actually check the rarities.
I haven't checked my rarities either on those. I do have I think it's ranked like 68 or 78, something like that, in the top 100 of the wax bulls. I got a high end bull.
Did I
It's got a
get a
nice bling necklace and bling teeth.
Oh, by the way, look at Mario. I don't know if
Yes.
it's me doing something wrong, but it looks like Mario got hit by a fragmentation grenade.
Or he's like a candle on a kid's birthday cake that melted a little bit.
Yeah.
I kind of want to eat him. I kind of want to take a bite.
Oh, he kind of looks like a gummy. By the way,
Mm.
before we get to, I promise we will, before we get to Pepe for real, tell us more about the gummy apes. Or the gummy bears, sorry.
Oh, the dummy bears.
Yes, the gummy
Yeah.
bears, sorry.
The dummy bears, that would be like, our club card on Ethereum, like the Action Family Club card. That's like, a PFP project that we launched on Wax like 2 years ago.
Yep.
It's or about roughly something like that. Before there was all these tools, so there was a lot of by hand shit that had to be done to get the Action Family Club cards done.
Oh yeah, I believe it.
And distributed and all that stuff. But I wanted to launch a club card on Ethereum. We're going to launch a club card eventually, like on Pulse Chain as well.
Nice.
Yeah, or something that so like if you got dummy bears and you bought dummy goo, you will be able to use that dummy goo on Wax to get like a different kind of bear. Things are gonna, so you're gonna have like representations of these different sort of deals, but like to go into the Pepe to the board
Yes.
Pepes with like the dummy bears and the Action Family Club cards, like there's going to be the Pepe Olympics, and there's going to be like 6 event. Did you call for time?
No. I was just like, it was almost
yeah.
like a prayer to the thing upon the thing.
Yeah, and so so these other collection club cards that we have within it, like the dummy bears, the Action Family, they'll also, people holding those, they'll also be able to compete in the Pepe Olympics, and potentially like other faded Kingsbury, like some, we might include other collections into the Pepe Olympics, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
Have you decided on any events yet, or is this
embargoed? Oh yeah, well, the first one for sure. Like I know, like I've been, this idea, the Olympics idea was like something I was working on for the Action Family, and then like I can't remember which project took off or what we started working on next and stuff. So it kind of sat on the back burner, and then when the Bored Pepe idea came around, I'm like, wait, this is perfect for this project. So that, like, also with the Bored Pepes, like we've launched the Pepe token on Wax. So there's different collections, like the tattoo classes. There's 5 different tattoo classes for the Bored Pepes. So you might get a tattoo or a Pepe that has like 1 to 6 tattoos, and if you only have 1 to 6 tattoos, you're in nerd class. If you have 6 to 12 tattoos, you're in bro class. 13 to, what's the next one? Rim up 20, whatever, is like stigma file class, whatever, some tattoo file, high end word I can't ever pronounce. And then you've got punk rock class, and Yakuza is the one that has like the most tats all over the body. And there'll be like farms for Pepe farms, so you can stick your tattoo guys into those farms. There's like hidden collections that will start to reveal, pop up. And if you're holding those, you'll be able to farm for Pepe. We're going to have Pepe art. Like we're actually, there's a dude that goes by Norman Comics, who's like a old school, like legit, like fake rare Pepe artist dude that's been like minting Pepes on Bitcoin before like this ordinals ER 720 conversation, like a serious Pepe artist. He is doing like a few pieces that are going to be like sold for Pepe only, like, so there's things that we're trying to do everything. We're trying to make, an ecosystem between, of course, 50% of the secondary sales go to the holders of the Bored Pepes, not just of the Bored Pepes, of the entire Lefthouse collection. So secondary set, yes, of our whole collection.
That's
So-
kind of insane, don't
Can
you
the
think?
wax? Can the apes or the bulls say that they can't say they don't have that?
And it's not like your
50%.
volume is insignificant either.
What's that?
Your volume is far from insignificant.
Oh, cool. Yeah, hell yeah.
I mean,
Damn
holy!
it, look at that one. That looks bad. I hope I meant that guy.
I hope I missed this one.
Jesus.
Wait, what if we put a pee bubble? Oh my god!
The,
Wait, would it be better with clear though for aesthetic purposes?
the clean.
Oh, they're
one,
both
the
pretty
clean bowl.
dope.
Yeah.
I am loving this so much.
Yeah.
It's like we spoke and you we're like, hey, come on the show, please. Like I absolutely want to talk about this. So I mean, aside from the obvious, what drew you to Pepe? And by the way, this would be a full Yakuza, right?
Yeah, I think so. You could see
He
there in
has-
the yeah.
All the tattoos.
Yeah, that's full Yakuza right there.
That's so badass.
I've done some. I've been dabbling with Pepe art here and there. I have the real fake rare Pepinus, and then the Kermit the Pepe the penis eater. That was a couple of things that I had made on Ethereum. And so I was kind of dabbling with it or whatnot. I don't know, like. Always sort of been a fan of the whole idea, the whole idea of like, do you know a little bit about the origin of Pepe? Have you seen like Feel Good Man?
No.
Holy crap, Holy, watch this documentary. It'll blow your mind. But the origin of Pepe comes from like a little comic book from like
It was
some
appropriated, right?
like a little zine from San Francisco. Yeah, and it's been appropriated so many times. It's been like a symbol of hate all over the world. Different groups have taken Pepe on, and it's like, do you know about Kek?
Yo, yes. Which is
Okay.
Kek is originally an Egyptian god.
Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So like Kek, Pepe, or there's a lot of crossover and connection to them. It's the same it's the same character essentially.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I guess was the original intent, and I'm gonna watch this while I go to bed
Yeah.
tonight. Was the
We can
intent
watch the
actually
trailer if you wanna watch
satirical?
the trailer.
Sorry,
If you wanted to check out the trailer,
I don't think we'll get sound though if we
okay.
do, or will we? Let's try. Why the fuck?
Depends
not?
on how you present. You can you see how like if you present with the farthest one on the right. What is it again? Share screen. Whatever your browser tab, that will give you sound if you run it from that one.
Oh, really? Okay, good
Yeah.
to know. Let's try that. And let's pause it first. This might actually give those members of the audience and who don't know about Pepe an executive overview and teach me a little bit more about Pepe before
Yeah.
I read the documentation, watch the documentary, because I feel like
For
we can
sure.
never
Well,
go
I
too-
just was asking ChatGPT about the origin of Pepe, and it said to me, Pepe, often referred to as Pepe the Frog, is an internet meme that gained widespread popularity in the mid-2000s. The character was created by artist Matt Fury as part of his comic series Boys Club, which was published in 2005. Pepe was initially intended to be a laid-back, apathetic character representing the stereotypical slacker attitude. The meme's initial popularity was confined to internet forums and communities where users would share and remix images of Pepe in various situations. However, his fame exploded around 2008 when the character started appearing on the image board website 4chan. Users on 4chan began creating countless variations of Pepe, each with its unique expressions, captions, and scenarios. The versatility of the character allowed for a broad range of interpretations and memes. Pepe's, this goes on, but like it starts to get into how the different groups started to take it over and this and that. But so let's, just the idea. CM Ski 1, 2, 3, whatever,
Warsaking guy.
Warsaking guy. He hit me up and he was like, man, like this could really work. This one could really go for you. Like he's like,
Yeah.
The frog is more popular than the ape. or the bowl or all that stuff. It's more so now more people know of it and have like a weird sort of relationship with it one way or another. And it's like from all over the corner, from different aspects of life, even of how they get here.
Well, I mean, the
And
far
that
right,
shit, the keck power, the keck magic, meme magic, internet magic. Like a lot of people were doing like this sort of voodoo-y type stuff around Chainlink when it was having its rise, and a lot of people believe that Chainlink hit its like its run because of keck power, keck magic.
that's
So
insane.
I love the lore of it all. You know what I mean? There's so much lore. There's so much emotion and sadness. There's so much like comedy in Pepe. But it always seems to like represent like like a movement that needs to be moved, but not all. Like whether it's racist or not, like they come behind it somehow. Like
100%.
it's just been weird that little guy can be the
I do
mascot for so
find the
many people.
appropriation by the far right to be really fucking weird, but
Very strange.
yeah, but at the same time, I mean, the far left, I mean, I don't know if it shied away from it, but I don't see any hesitation on my side of my circle.
Wait till you see the documentary. There's like this, like all these little girls in Korea or whatever. This huge is like the mascot for some like pro love movement thing.
I'm just weirded out before we play it because if you look at the cast, you see Alex Jones next to Samantha Bee and Stephen Colbert, which is kind of fucking funny.
Oh yeah, totally.
All right, let's play this thing so we can
Yeah,
talk about Pepe with more context.
Absolutely.
I've just always been into drawing. It takes tons of time to come up with a character. And then eventually it was Pepe. It's a happy little frog. He liked drinking and hanging out. It became Boys Club.
It's one of the funniest comics of the last 10 years.
Feels good, man.
It was the frame that started it all.
PP is the best.
Pepe became a meme. I didn't even know what a meme was.
There were all these boys trying to own each other on the message boards.
In drops Pepe, right for the taking. He had gone dark.
The white supremacist movement has taken over Pepe the Frog.
Pepe escaped out there into the memosphere.
It got so big that you couldn't reverse it.
It seems incredibly random that this frog is going to represent white supremacy.
Creating memes gave people who had never been involved in politics a way in.
It was like making the internet real.
I'm just a spectator to how things kind of evolve on the internet. It's a window into this dark place.
Then it started to get strange.
Pepe has permanently altered the course of history.
Do you feel any personal responsibility for the bad stuff that has come out of this?
Whatever Pepe meant to all these other people didn't mean the same thing to me. I'm doing everything I can in my power to shut these assholes up.
Answer the question I asked you.
Can we turn a recognized hate symbol into a love symbol? You can change the course of this thing.
Suddenly, Pepe is being used as a symbol of hope.
If you want to escape hell, you can't ignore it. You almost have to go to the center of it.
Pepe the Frog is an omen because it's not going to go away until we hear the message that it has to say.
So how did you pick the name Pepe the Frog?
It sounded like pee-pee. To go pee-pee.
Oh my god, that's fucking brilliant.
Yes. You know what I mean? I love that dude that made it. And he's like more recently put out a collection of NFTs on Ethereum, I believe, too. But like, yeah, just like taking it back, the fact that it's a symbol of hope and all that shit is fucking rad. But there's a lot of angst behind it still, too, So,
I mean, I don't feel any angst using Pepe, but I think people in some circles would, right?
Yeah, some still do for sure.
What do you think?
Absolutely.
What do you think the reason for that is?
Oh man,
Just
I don't
fear
know.
of being judged by their. I mean, I don't. The term is reductionist, but fear of being judged by their justice warrior friends, or
yeah, but I mean, at this point, nobody thinks of it as a racist thing anymore. I don't think. I mean, you know what I mean? Like, I don't. That number seems that nobody's been like, "Whoa, are you sure you want to use Pepe for your collection? It's kind of race, you know." And
I would wear the fuck out of this.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful.
Like, that is amazing.
Yeah.
But when he speaks of the Pepe comic books, were they ever reprinted in a? Do you know if they were reprinted in a
Boys
hardback?
Club? I don't know. We should look it up.
Pepe
I have not
Boys.
looked it up. Yeah.
But I might need to look on Amazon.com. Le Boys Club.
Le Boys Club. Yeah.
No. What about on Amazon.com? Oh, look at that. Pepe the Frog in bat. Oh, something went wrong. What about American Amazon? All right. So obviously you've loved the meme for a long time, right?
Yeah. But I think, yeah, I mean, yes, I love its story. I love the whole thing around it, you know, like.
Wait, is this it? Currently unavailable, of course. How much do you think this is gonna? Wow, it's not even on
paperback.
Sale on. Damn. Oh, look at this. Yeah, here it is. If you want a copy, $5,920.96.
There you go.
Yeah.
Jesus Christ.
Amazon price $15.29. Oh no, that's the Rocketeer Great Race. My bad. Paperback from $350. I mean, hey, but that's kind of
cool.
Crazy.
Yeah.
Okay.
But the fact that the Pepe's a slacker too.
Yeah, I know.
You
well,
know,
Pepe's a slacker who will like get these bursts of energy and do these magical great things, right?
Yeah. So yeah, I mean, so the idea, like, yeah, I mean, shout out to the apes, indeed, you know, like for doing it, like, and for that, like, turned my perception and viewpoint of wax around. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like hopeful again for the wax space.
Oh, and why is that? Like, what is it? Because you see community coming together, or is it because you see sales volume, or both?
I think community is part of it. I think the fact that sales volume, sir, that's a little piece of, but it's not like it's not really making huge waves, is it?
Oh, I mean, no, it's really not.
Yeah.
In the grand scheme of things. I mean, it depends where you are in the world. If you're in
right.
the Philippines or India. And
I guess I was saying like relative to like other things in the space that might move things, you know.
Yeah.
So like like even like when I was bringing it up with like that ETH streaming show, like, you know, they were like went to look at DApp Radar and it's like, well, there's not much volume. It's like, you guys don't get it. You don't get it. You don't get it.
This is fucking wax. You do not understand, right?
Like, you know, if you want to make money with these PFPs, you absolutely can. You know what I mean? It's just not like one Bored Ape that you're selling or whatever, you know, like it's a different thing. You have to have a different understanding of it, I think. But I think that, yeah, like the culture of it, like the culture of the PFPs and like what that did over on, you know, on Ethereum and that whole world was like astonishing and brilliant and beautiful. And I was like confused at why isn't that happening on Wax? But now I'm realizing like Wax is kind of like, you know, like the fourth world country that gets the Levi's, you know, 30 years later or something like that, you know, a little bit.
It's so weird because Wax has the
best tools.
Yeah. And the lowest barriers to entry, right?
Best tools.
The thing is like the only chain that's simpler to use than Wax in my experience is Hive, but minting an NFT on Hive seems pretty fucking complicated.
Mm-hmm.
Hive is for like monetizing blogging or something like that, or playing Splinterlands.
Right? Yeah.
Which is fine.
Yeah, but I know what you mean though. It's like the tools are it's like are a little clunky around the edges. But I think if you I don't know. Like, if you're new coming into Wax, it might be like too convoluted and too confused. There might be too much.
Well, people think having to stake CPU is a bit complicated.
Yeah.
in the onboarding flow. Which I find bizarre, but I'm like, okay. I mean, Hive does it a bit simpler because you have Hive power that regenerates over time, and you could just buy more Hive power.
Yeah.
So it's more intuitive, I suppose. But yeah, we kind of are the fourth world country here on Wax. But at the same time, it's like it's the people's chain. Like the sheer amount of crap there is on Atomic Hub is mind-boggling.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I just can't look at one chain anymore. Like, you know, like I feel like there's tools and different things. Like, that's why, you know, like Tezos, I'm gonna like release my art pieces there for a while. You know, like, you know, the Bored Pepes is gonna be my main focus. That's gonna be Lefthouse's focus going forward for sure. If it works, it all has to work. You know, like.
I don't see how this doesn't work, though.
Okay, I hope you're right. Like, I wanted to, like, you know, like, it needs to work on. It needs to have, like, we need to get close to a sellout. We just need to have enough holders to create these games, you know, and these things for the ecosystem to keep going. But I think the first event, like the item that, you know, like that you'll be pairing with your Bored Pepe, I think will make people happy for sure. I think people are gonna get excited by.
Wait, sir. Are you already talking about a second drop?
I'm just saying, like, again, it all has to work. But if I want it to work, because I can't wait to, you know, the next drop for the apparatus that your Bored Pepe needs to participate. In the first event, you know,
I can't imagine. Is there? I'm not going to ask for a spoiler. Don't get me wrong, but let me ask you this,
like an example of something. Yeah.
Two questions. Okay. Is there only going to be one apparatus for the first event, or will there be multiple?
Right, probably just one for the first event.
Okay, and two, will it also be a PFP?
Yes.
Oh shit! I'm not even going to try to guess. Well, I want to talk about Benny Brace's club.
Yeah.
Because, correct me if I'm wrong, but it almost seems like this is a transit. Like, it almost seems like it's the ape metamorphosizing into Pepe.
Ah, that's kind of fun. That's kind of a fun way to look at it. Well, I mean, you know, here we are, the Wax apes. This was, you know, I owned this ape that has that sport red t-shirt on, and then he's wearing the braces. And so once I paired those two traits together, it gave me like about 28 holders or so, something like that. So I'm like, all right, cool. That's, you know, and I had to generate all of these by hand because I'm such a idiot.
They were hand drawn, yeah.
Well, like, I mean, I didn't draw them, obviously, right? But I had to generate all the layers and all the glitches and everything because I thought that I could mix PNGs with GIFs as IFPS
hashes.
Or the hash rate thing, the ISPFs, you know,
IPFS or whatever it's called.
Yeah. Thank you. But you can't do that. They don't allow GIFs to. I mean, you can make them into, but you can't use them in the PFP layering because I was like, oh, this is gonna be dope. I'm gonna make, you know, moving, glitching PFPs here. Well,
so how did you do it then?
Oh, I did, and I brought them over to Hive to try to layer them, and it was like turned them all into you know, just into stills, and I was like, shit. So I put them into Final Cut and started to layer the backgrounds and layer all the layers that I had and generate each one of them one by one. You know,
which is why they were in packs.
Yeah. So yeah, and then there's 69 of the bennies total. So I generated them all by hand, and then I, you know, hand delivered to the holders that were holding the apes with that 2 trait combination, right? And then put the remaining 30 or whatever up for sale. So,
and that was really dope of you to do that because I presume that was like very unexpected to people who held the ape, right?
Oh, right. Yeah. Well, none of them knew. You know what I mean? This, I put them together and then just started kind of going into the apes channel and shouting about it a little bit. And then they started yelling at me for shilling And well, because I was talking about the Pepes, but I was talking about the Wolves, and I was talking because, like, to me, I'm like, whoa. When they said that, I'm like, I'm not. I am, but I'm not. But I'm shilling the whole PFP movement. I think it's important that people understand, like, participate in these. Like it helps. It helps Wax. It helps the community. It helps the system. And the way I see it too, like part of that to answer the question of why this is so exciting to me is like because we are at the very beginning stages of a bull run for real, like the very, very early stages. So if we can keep these swirling and trading and volume and stuff, like the prices of these could go up into like, we are like into these like ETH prices, or what I mean, it'll get crazy like these, I think. So getting into all these now is like, I think, a wise move. You know what I mean? Like, and if I'm wrong, so you spend a few bucks on some funny pictures.
Exactly.
So
Even if you joined the what is it, the 169 club you called it? I forget. Yeah, even then you're only out like $300.
Right. Yeah.
And how many if Pepes were on ETH, you'd be getting 2 for that price, I believe.
Yeah, something like that.
Lembas, he did the Succubi cult drop, which sold out super quick.
I know, I was so bummed I missed out on that one.
Me too. I had to get one on secondary, just because I wanted to be part of the club. But see, the thing is, and this is interesting to me because I don't know if it's me being a snob or me being just having different tastes. I love the Wolves. I'm just gonna be flat out honest. I love the Wolves. I can't stand the Bulls, and I'm indifferent about the Apes, and I love the Bennies. So
interesting. Yeah, I mean, it's funny. I saw the Wolves, and I was like, and then I bought the Wolves, and I was like, like I really liked them after I got they were mine.
Yeah,
what I mean. There was a few of them that I'm like, I'm glad I got these. I really like these. I like some of the Bulls. I like some elements to the Bulls, but there's something I do like about the Apes. I don't know what it is, but I do like them.
I just kind of have
the best. The Pepes are the best.
But that's it. Yeah, that's the thing. The Pepes are the best before they're even released.
Yeah, I think so too.
Because there's just something about that meme that's so iconic. The Wax, what is it? Rave Club or whatever the fuck it's called, or Yacht Club.
Yeah,
it's not Wax.
Rave Club.
But on other chains, it's the Yacht Club or the X Club, the Bukake Club, whatever we want to call it. It's just so saturated. It feels like, and so elitist. But Pepe just feels like the people's meme for me. And I mean, let me ask you this: would this have happened if the Apes had not come around?
I don't think so, man.
See that?
To be quite honest, like it, because I'm sitting on ideas, wanting to do things, and not being able to release them or whatever, because it's like the bear. Obviously, like with the movie City Cinema, like I don't have the money to pay Mike for the update or whatnot,
right?
And then like Rabbit Hole, which was the movie that we were releasing through the movie City Cinema, by the Film Club Pass, is now becoming a series, a 6-part series, and it's going to be released on Omniflix, which is on the Cosmos blockchain. Yeah, and it's awesome because there's like a team, the people that are working with me. I've cut trailers for all episodes. I've cut the episodes previously on, next time on. All that stuff is done, and so they're like, we're going back and forth and figuring out. And it's, man, I don't know if you know much about Cosmos.
I know nothing. Blockchain. I've never heard of it.
All right, so Cosmos is like kind of looked at as like high-end, prestigious when it comes to like the tech and the developers and all that stuff of what's going on over there. And Omniflix is on the Cosmos blockchain, but they have like their own chain or something, like some
multi-chain
chain or something. Yeah, like something. But they're like asking me like, how do you want to release it? Do you want it to just be like a live event, like a streaming like we do it at this time and it streams and people buy tickets, or do you want it to be released in the 2D metaverse, which their 2D metaverse is very much fucking like that one 2D metaverse that you were showing me, where I can't remember what it was, where you can walk around and go in buildings, and like there's all these other collections.
Yeah. That wasn't NFTopia, was it? I forget.
Not NFTopia, no. It was another weird.
Yeah, it was a metaverse. It was Tourist Station.
Tourist Station. Yeah, it's very similar to that.
Yeah.
Where you can move your little guy around and go into the movie theater and stuff like that. So there's going to be a rabbit hole movie theater in their 2D thing, and
That's
then also
so cool.
Yeah, like we'll probably do a live event. I don't know. I want to do them all, and then like release them as NFTs so you can buy the that way too. So
on Wax or just on Cosmos?
No, that's on Cosmos, on OmniFlix.
Okay.
Yeah.
So how do you build a Cosmos wallet?
Yeah. I mean, I don't have one yet. You know what I mean? Like I set up my little account on OmniFlix or whatever, and like that works. I've got that set up. But
this is exciting.
I know, right? So that's what I'm saying. Chains for different projects, chains for different communities, there's so much going on out there.
But
and
how do you
my
find
dumbass
them?
wants to be a part of it all. And I dabble in all these different sectors of it. So this is making the most sense to me. And everybody says we're going towards that interoperability, like cross-chain shit anyway. Like, so I feel like if I can have a comfortability at this stage in the game with it, maybe that'll be better for the long term.
So in building the Pepes, so clearly you have ambitions for them beyond this current bear market. And I agree with you, not financial advice. I'm so fucking sick of hearing people say that.
Yeah.
But
we get it.
Yeah, we fucking get it.
Yeah.
So these probably do have the potential to appreciate when the bull runs, in the same way that taco venues are probably going to go through the fucking roof.
Yeah.
If Warsicken keeps its shit together, Warsicken cards will probably go up.
Yeah.
Everything will, because
everything will. Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
But like certain ones will benefit more than other, right? You know what I mean? Like the bet, like Warsaken, I think is like, those cards could get gnarly, could get interesting.
Yep.
Especially now that we're moving into second generation soon, and like those first gens are just being burned and burned down. You know what I mean? It's gonna get weird.
I mean, the one thing that worries me about Warsaken is just how much their token values plummeted. But I mean, if they create sinks, I mean, I have loot in liquidity pools because I think it'll rebound. So, I mean, it just plummeted so goddamn much though. But I mean, that kind of game the card prices would get insane.
Potentially
if the game is still popular.
Yeah.
And Pepe's would definitely be popular.
I think so. I mean, I think Pepe, that's the cool thing about Pepe is he doesn't get old.
No.
He doesn't go out of style. And if we can execute, which I plan on, these Pepe Olympics and some of the, and we can just keep building and growing, and as everything grows, like it's us, the people that buy these Pepes on Thursday, that's going to benefit from it, I think. And I'm buying as many as I can. I don't think I have enough right now to get the 169ers club. So I'm going to.
I don't either, but I will by then. So
I'm hoping I do by then too.
So the 169ers club, can you tell us any more?
I can't really say too much more, just because like I don't have like all of the detail. Like I know what I want, but like I don't, like I gotta wait for my money team or like the numbers team to sort some things out. I wanted to give Pepe away on the show on last Friday, and they were like, not yet.
let me rephrase that then. Is it meant to be kind of like? Do you have a Ludi?
A what?
A Ludi?
No, I don't think so.
Okay, Ludi are like. Are you familiar with them at all? The PFPs?
No. Wait, maybe I don't know. Tell me more about it. Show it to me or something. It sounds familiar.
Yeah, I actually can show mine. Some of them cannot be shown.
Oh, okay. They're perverted.
So they're all based on this one template
What is that lady doing with the pancakes over there? That's awesome.
So this is my Ludi number 95.
Oh, okay.
And they're all
Oh,
derivation. Yeah, and they skyrocket at some point. Like when I got this, it was 300 wax. Now it's 972. And some of them have different accoutrements on the torso. Mine is rare because it has an AK, but it's not that rare. But so I have if you go to the actually it's better to a picture is worth 1,000 words, right? So if you go to the Ludi page on Nefty, Lud Momoko, you will see that. Oh, what's this? Hello. Sorry, just need to buy this real quick. No drop for me. Oh, maybe I already bought it. I should have access to it. Okay, so if you get if you have one Ludi, you get a hot pin. If you get 3, basically you get an extra hot pin. If you get, I think 10, you get an extremely hot pin that's like gold plated, and then you have other achievements for various things, right?
Yeah.
So I guess this is like the highest level of lewdness is the extremely hot pin.
Ludies, I love it.
Yeah.
Now I get it. This is great.
So is your goal kind of to is it something analogous to this with the Pepe 169 Club?
Wait, so let me get this straight. So if you have one of these, it's kind of like holding one of these higher end cards, is what you're saying?
Having one of them is hard enough. I don't know how people have 10. Because the other thing is they're never sold.
Oh, and you need 10 to kind of be in the club or whatever.
Right, and they're also never sold on primary. He only gives them away, and then he makes his money, I guess, if he does. I mean, I presume he does, off selling these types of things. These Momokos.
Yeah. Well, one of the things that I wanted to do that I'm still kind of on the fence about doing, but it's like a cross chain sort of thing. I was thinking about the 169ers would get a version on Ethereum of a Bored Pepe that they could, also stake on that chain. But then the debate or the conversation is what if some people don't want to cross chain or and so that might not necessarily, so I'm like, all right, yeah, maybe it gets too convoluted at that point. So I mean, right now I know it's the only thing I can say about it is it's you'll become a Pepe whale.
Nice. And Dangus was saying basically those are achievement badges, and he's right. Yeah.
Oh right, yeah. So you gotta earn your peppers.
Yeah. So basically 169 gets you into this special club, basically the Mile High Club, so to speak.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And the benefits, other than the 50% of secondary sales across your entire collection, which is kind of fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's really awesome. So they're dropping on Thursday at
there's more too. I'm just gonna say it, we're going to have a weekly shout out to Dangus and the Kingsbury, but we're the vending machine idea. That's essentially what we're gonna do weekly for it'll be like a Pepe joint jackpot slot machine. So you'll be pulling out different Pepe joints or whatnot, but you're looking for that golden green joint, and if you do, then you get a large sack of Pepe token. You know what I mean? It's a Pepe slot machine, essentially. We're going to be doing weekly.
And you're going to be releasing Pepe coin on the date of the drop, or?
I mean, it's already on the chain, you know what I mean? But it's there'll be different, like I was saying, the tattoo class farms will all be for different, the bro class or nerd class versus the Yakuza class. You'll earn less Pepe.
Of course.
Yeah. That's how that goes. Right. And then one of the collections that I can reveal this collection just because certain collections I can't, because it's kind of we need it to sell out to see how much, right? But one for sure, there's going to be the CBOT traders jacket, which is the Chicago Board of Trade traders jacket. So like that's going to be a collect. Like I know you'll be able to farm, stick those in a farm for Pepe as well too.
Wait, did you once tell me your dad worked at the Chicago commodity?
Yes. Yeah. No. My dad, my grandfather. A lot of my relatives. I worked there when I was 16 years old.
Were you a runner by any chance?
I was a clerk.
Oh, okay. At 16. Wow.
Yeah. At 16. Yeah, that's what everybody
kind of
said.
Crazy when you think about it.
That's what everybody said to me when I was down there. I was definitely like the youngest guy.
Was this nepotism?
Yeah, I mean 100%.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah. No, I mean I was working there for the summer, and like moments like this would happen to me often, where I'd be in the elevator, and somebody would be sizing me up, for my youth, and they'd be like, "So who do you work for?" And then I would say, "Well, I work for Roger McGuire," and their faces would just be like, "Oh shit! Like what is that like?" Like freaked out. And then I would be like, "Well, he's my dad." And then their face would even drop and melt even more, be like, "Oh my God, what is that like?" Because literally, and I tell this story in Rabbit Hole, the series now, not the movie, and in the movie, I tell it. It's the same story.
When is that released, by the way? Before you tell it,
I don't have a date yet. I'm waiting for them to tell me. Yeah, I should hear any moment now. Like they're going to give me the plan. Nice. But my first day of working at the Chicago Board of Trade, no joke. This is like you're watching a trailer of Rabbit Hole right now. But I was standing on the edge of the corn pit, and I look over and I see my dad grabbing this guy by his shirt and picking him up in the air. His feet were off the ground, and he was just like gritting his teeth, about to like smash this dude. So I didn't realize that this was in me, but I like ran around the side of the pit and like pushed two dudes out of the way and jumped in the air with like fists ready to come in and like knock this old guy out. And this guy that worked for my dad grabbed me and was like, whoa, what are you doing? He's like, no, they would never come to blows in the pit. The fines are just are ridiculous. Like they'll wait until they get in the parking lot and they'll do it, or on the escalator going down, but it'll never happen in the pit. So I was like, all right. And I saw my dad do that 3 more times. There are 2 more times.
These were moneyed men, country club men.
I felt like I worked for the mafia that summer. I swear to God. It was the greatest place. It was like I felt like I was in Goodfellas, the movie. Like I'd go down on the floor and there's all the different colored jackets. Everybody's a sea of just like, and I would always look for the Italian guy, the Andrew Dice Clay type guy that was telling like stories about like banging some broad last night, or whatever, and I'm just like crack up.
How much cocaine was being done for days?
So that's the thing about the Chicago Board of Trade, where I was in the corn pit and my dad's in the corn. Back in the 80s, corn was crypto. It was like volatile, and that was where the money was being made.
Yeah, money is in volatility. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
But there's the grain room, and then you got the bonds room. So the grain rooms is kind of like all the older guys. Okay. The old dudes, they're old alcoholic dudes. Go across the hall to the bonds room. That's where all the cokeheads were at. You know what I mean? Like young money coke dudes. Yeah. So it's like 2 different worlds, like just separated by a short little hallway.
Were there a lot of vibes? Pure Midwestern people in the grains room?
Yeah. Yeah.
Just an honest fist fight at the end of the day to sort things out.
Absolutely. Yeah. All guys that grew up, Southsiders, whatever it was, like, but all very, very, old school lineage and those old school rules and stuff. Like, I mean, I worked with guys named Jerry Pico and Joe Sanfilippo and Nick DeSico. It was amazing. And I would get sent to the liquor store to buy like $1,000 worth of lottery tickets every once in a while. You just weird stuff like this is like insane, but okay, I'll do that,
Yeah. I worked for the provost of McGill University. I mean, McGill's a pretty decent university. Yeah. And I had like this weird imposter syndrome because I'd be sent, sup Orlando Dirt, welcome.
Yeah, what's up?
I'd be sent on these weird fucking errands, like picking up people's passports and shit. And I mean, it's nothing compared to buying 1,000 lottery tickets, but hand delivering like briefing documents on a very important meeting to a morgue. Weird shit like that.
Yeah.
And it was just like it was the most bizarre thing. But why don't we take a look at the actual? Because I forgot it was on your website too.
Yeah. No, yeah. I just decided to throw that in the chat because I saw somebody ask for a link earlier, and I never.
I sent you the NFT Hive link, but we need to drop.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And we need to look at it as well because the art you've already done for the banner and stuff is. Oh, you dropped it. Okay, cool. Is pretty damn dope. So let's go to Kevin. Right, that is me. But what?
Yeah, it's fun to rip off the Bored Pepe Yacht Club stuff.
Oh, can you remind me before we end later to talk about copyright? Because IP, because I have questions about this because people have brought this up and I'm just like, oh, I'm not interested. I mean, that sounded rude as fuck, but wait, where did you go? Okay, you're here. Bored Pepe Wax Club. You're probably near the bottom.
I put it in the private chat too.
Oh no, it's just because I have way too many tabs open.
Oh yeah, me too.
I must have so many fucking tabs open. Bored. The fuck? I'll just share entire screen. That'll make things much simpler. Okay. Boom and boom and boom. All right, here we go. So this is the awesome, not at all seizure inducing banner with animation. And down here we have got a cycle through of a variety of different Pepes. Do you want to maybe talk a bit about like some of the favorite accoutrements other than the slice of pizza, like the favorite things you've put in there? Because I haven't explored the whole thing yet, but I mean, some of them look pretty crazy.
Yeah, well, there's 317 or 14 traits in total.
Fuck.
Which outbeats the apes and the bulls, and there was more traits. God, I gotta get that big title off there. That's a mistake.
Oh yeah,
that's hilarious.
I didn't even notice it because my eyes were not drawn to it.
I just noticed it myself. Let's see. The tattoos was a lot of fun. I do like the necklaces. Those are kind of cool. There's I'm trying to think what would be my favorite outfits, or some of the hats, or and there's a good poop, and then there's a
poop
there's the poop on the head there. I like the poop. The poop turned out real nice
with the not Star Trek shirt. Yeah.
I think that shirt's called Nerd in the trait list or whatnot. I think it's
I love it.
Nerd green or something like that.
Do you have a priest in this one?
Oh yeah, we have a priest.
Oh man.
Yeah, there's the Father P. If you go to the drop, to if you wanted to check it out, the
Father P would be in the.
It's a scroll to the bottom of this page, right? Or
I think you're here.
Oh, there looks like a couple more PFPs coming out.
Yeah, there was a devil and
that looks amazing right there.
And the ducking fuzz are coming, or fuds or whatever are coming out tomorrow. Fuck no, the ducks are coming out tomorrow of some sort.
I'm stoked on those. They put the Kingsbury duck holders on the pre-sale list, so I'm gonna get in on that.
Oh, I wasn't aware of that. I'm in basically by having a duck from Kingsbury, several ducks from Kingsbury, and by having a succubi. Oh, cool. Yeah, I'm gonna pick one or two of those up. So in hats, you said it was what again?
It's outfits for Father P.
Oh, Father P.
Yeah, and it's I don't think there's a hat from though.
Father P. Let's see. Oh my God, that is dope.
There's the priest man. And
headgear.
Then I don't think there's a Father P hat. I think.
No, there is not. But
no.
Vegas visor.
Dude, there you go. That's pretty dope. With the Pepe necklace on too, sailor hat with the VR. That's nice. So that's the thing too. Like, some of the trait layers are actually two traits married together, because like either that or I would have had to block the rule that these two traits don't show up together. So I decided to go ahead and like marry some so that they would work,
yeah,
in the way that they were. So like you might get like an ice cream and a VR together, but like you would never get them separately together, if that makes sense. Oh, that's nice.
And what are the limitations on the fish bowls? Because they cloud some things, or are there none?
They won't show up that much. I don't believe. You know what I mean? That's a rarer trait to get a fishbowl. Because as much as I love the fishbowl, like I feel what you're just saying there too. So I was like, yeah, let's have these pop up a few. You know what I mean? Like the percentages are low, make it a higher trait. So
that makes sense. And out of you're minting 69, I think.
That's right. 969. That's right.
How many could you have minted? Did you calculate with all possible permutations by any chance?
I have no clue. Yeah, it would be fun to do that. I should figure that out.
Because you'd have to multiply the prop. Oh God, it'd be a really complicated equation.
Each one times each other, right?
Not necessarily, because if one can't drop with another, then you have to do a weighted probability model.
Wow.
Which is like graduate level math.
For real, right?
Yeah, no, for realsy. Okay, so IP stuff. Pepe.
Yeah.
Is Pepe public domain, not public domain? How does that work?
Well, like you'll see in the documentary, I mean, the guy like kind of like gives it away for free in a sense, but once the races, he starts to use some of the law to sort of take it back. But he's like it's the world's basically on some level, I believe, what I've done here, like, that's like not Pepe, but it is, right? You know what I mean?
100%.
Like, it's 100% my own drawing. So I don't really know if somebody could come. I'm sure somebody could do whatever they want, right?
Right. That's not really what I mean, that is kind of what I meant, because I was curious, but I wasn't really worried about that.
Yeah.
Because, in that sense, someone would have come after the ace. But what I find interesting is you're doing the asset. Are you doing the asset transfer IP thing that Apes did?
Yeah, where you own it 100%, you can do whatever. Is that what you're talking about? Or
yeah, that thing.
Yeah, that's it. I actually copied and pasted their thing for the most, and just switched it to Bored Pepe for those copyright issues. Like, I want and I encourage derivatives, and I want people. I would love to see this on a Frosted Flakes cereal box or that one right there. That Pepe right there.
Yeah, I like
the side of a Budweiser.
I really dig this Pepe for some reason.
Yeah, seriously.
With all the tattoos and the Pepe necklace and the punk rock coat in pink.
And the 3D glasses work really well with the red hair and the red lips, the Homer lips.
They really do. The question I got the statement that I got from someone, which I did I see no credence to it, was that how there's been a lot of fuckery on Wax lately. I mean, I don't know what the Yazing story is. I don't really give a fuck. They lost their whitelist or something, but someone was bringing up the notion to me that basically, if like the way you did it with the what are they, the Billies, the
Bennies,
that if ever the original holder complained, then because Wax can be bitchy, then shit could arise. I don't see that happening in terms of TOS, because there is an explicit copyright transfer. I don't know how much weight that holds, but I really like this idea of owning the image that you're buying. So what was your thought on I guess first, like, do you see any risk there? And second, how do you feel?
I don't really see any risk at all here. Like, I mean, like with the Bennies, like I'm the original holder of the one that I, reproduced, right?
Yeah.
And just plan on not selling it ever. You know what I mean, or whatever. So like, I don't know if there'd be an issue there.
I don't think so, because you would have made.
But if I did sell it, like I guess somebody could have an issue, but they would know going. You know, I would never try to pretend to sell it without them knowing. I don't know, but how would I let them know that there's this whole other derivative collection based off of this one?
Well,
but does that not make it more valuable?
Sorry,
huh? It could make it more valuable.
Yeah, and they give you a release at the baseline, so I mean, I don't see the issue.
And that's exactly why I did it, is because they told me to, basically, essentially. I'm like, if you're saying I can do this, why wouldn't I do this?
100%, and that's kind of how I see it too. I mean, it's almost like the democratization of like, if I wanted to take my bennies now, and like have one fucking, I don't know, fucking a horse. There ain't a goddamn fucking thing you could do about it.
No, that'd be really cool, actually.
Yeah,
but I know what you mean, though. Like that's where you're saying like, ooh, things could get weird down the line or whatever, or like, or you could take it and put it like in the middle of a swastika, and you're like, no, this is my new flag or whatever. I'm like, god damn, but that's like what the Pepe story's about, essentially, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, how would you feel if someone desecrated the Benny?
I don't care. I honestly don't. You know what I mean? Like, because what are we talking about here anyway? This is a derivative of a derivative already. Because what's the deal here? Are these apes the Yuga Lab apes?
Right, exactly. I somehow fucking doubt it, because my friend had said this to me, like, oh, copyright dangers, and I was like, no. So I had like started making AI derivatives of like him riding a bike, and I'm eventually gonna, like, if I can get the image quality better, gonna like just release them and be like, I have 69 derivatives of this derivative.
Yes.
And I will like fucking convert a portion to Pepe and create, or not Pepe or whatever, you know what I mean? Just
something. Well, the bennies are gonna have a Pepe farm.
Well then, I might buy Pepe to create a sub Benny farm for each of my bennies.
Or we can make it the same farm if we wanted to.
Yeah, anything's possible. Yeah. Exactly. It's like that's kind of what I find cool about this, is you can just like have this absurdity of generations upon generations. Like this would be Benny 69 you had Benny what number 8 did you have?
Oh, that I'm holding? I'm holding 2 of them. I'm not sure which ones they are.
Doesn't matter. Yeah. So this would be like Benny 8.1, 8.2 through 69, and then Benny 10 and 62, right? It's just like you have this proliferation, this downward spiral of art that's likely you're getting shittier and shittier, which is just pretty amazing.
That's really great. I really like that a lot. The other, another thing that I wanted to say, because we're going to do that Pepe's joint jackpot slot machine thing like the following week after, and it's going to be, you're going to need Pepe to get in. So one thing we're going to do is like for the first week, every holder, it's not only, the secondary sales for wax, but you're going to get like an amount of Pepe per day for that, just for holding or whatever. We're going to do like an airdrop to the holders of Pepe.
Oh, so you're not
like the day before we release the jackpot.
So are you just going to do airdrops instead of staking?
Well, we're doing the exact same thing the apes are doing with the Bored Pepes for the secondary sales on wax, the non-custodial.
Cool. Staking. With Mike D's newer tool, right?
Yes. Yeah. And apparently there's like a few other collections that are asking for the code too. So we're like, he's like modifying it with all of the tools that all of our collections need. And then you can use the tools or whatever. So I'm like, great. We're all happy about it. I believe. I am.
That's really awesome.
Yeah.
I really like that.
So that's that'll be the deal for the wax payout. But then for like this first week of Pepe, it'll just be an airdrop to your wallet from from us to the thing.
So you're gonna bounty blocks it?
What's that?
Are you gonna bounty blocks it?
I don't know how we'll do it, but
or is what's his name? Guy behind the scenes messages me. Oh man, I feel like an asshole right now. I'm so bad with names. You're a tech guy.
Oh, Vis.
I was gonna say Vince. See, that's is Vis taking care of this part?
He's definitely helping with with all the numbers and stuff like that.
Okay, yeah, because Vis maybe can write a script, because I don't know if you can do this via bounty blocks, and doing it manually for 6,969.
Yeah, no, there's a way to do it, but I don't. It must be bounty blocks or something. But I know I
tried to do it with bounty blocks once. It didn't work for me, but that's me. So I might not have been holding the token contract address in the right bounty in the right wallet. I don't know.
Well, let me say this: like when I brought up this idea, it wasn't like what, or whatever. It's like, yeah, cool, we can do that. It didn't sound hard, like but I don't know. Maybe when we get to it, it'll be hard, but we'll figure it out. But I definitely want to, figure out some way to get so everybody has Pepe, just for holding for that first week, so they can participate in the joint jackpot thing, get it going, and then also too, like we'll have farms set up that some farms will be able to set up as early as possible, and then other ones will have to wait till the sellout. Hopefully that doesn't take too long. I mean, it was encouraging. I definitely had a couple of conversations where like I've had a couple of people say like, yeah, I might buy 100 or so, and I'm like, cool. So that makes me feel good. Like
my plan is to get 169, assuming
me too.
They're ridiculous. We cannot withdraw wax in Canada right now. I don't know if it's the same in the US.
What? Why not? You can't withdraw it from?
You can buy it and not withdraw it.
Huh?
It's
but you can like go to. Can you guys use KuCoin in Canada?
Yeah. But
yes,
I mean, you end up getting kind of screwed on the exchange. What I did last time is I withdrew BTC to Hive and then use Swap Hive to get it to Wax, but I lost about 25%.
Yeah,
which is a massive pain in the tits. To be fair.
KuCoin can be expensive, right?
Yeah, no, this was just a Hive engine.
Yeah.
Next time I would probably try KuCoin. I don't know why they've suspended Wax withdrawals, but apparently 420 Black Magic NFX was telling me that you can get EOS, withdraw it to your EOS account, and then bridge it to Wax via Alcor. So that might be the workaround now.
Yeah.
So I fucked around on EOS, so I kind of know what's going on there. I had two more like main questions.
Yeah.
Or three, two or three. If are you good on time?
Too.
Sorry?
I said I'll try to be brief.
Oh, I'm good if you're good.
Yeah.
This is gonna go on YouTube too, so everything goes on YouTube now, which is cool. Okay, so one of them, so Ben, NFT Hive, how much help has his tool been in doing this, and would this be possible without the NFT Hive tools?
It would be possible, like because of Chain Champs.
Okay,
that's how like the little doo-doo stains were made, was through the Chain Champs PFP creator, which is really nice. Okay. And there's another one called Hey Mint that I did the dummy bears with, and that's on Ethereum. But the thing is you can make your layers and do all that stuff and like download the JSON files from it if you want to. And same with like, I don't know if you can do that with Hive. You can do that with the Chain Champs one for sure.
You can download the JSON? Okay. That would make a lot of sense. And then what you would just mint from the JSON?
Yeah, like it would be like, but I think you can do the layers one from Chain Champs too, I think.
Okay. But this one's on NFT Hive, right?
It's on Hive, and like, man, I love it. At first it was like, it took me a second to, you're reading these Medium articles that are the tutorials for these things that are written by a German in English, and it like, and I'm a dyslexic, so it's like two different languages. So I will I get so frustrated, and then all of a sudden I see one word that then makes the rest of it all make sense.
There you go.
But once I got my head wrapped around it, I was like, oh my God, this is amazing. Why would you do it any other way? Like it was like that. Yeah, it's sick. That PFP builder is lovely.
is NFT Hive, would you say, the one with the lowest barriers to entry, or?
Yeah, I mean, it seems like the best one right now. It seems like where most of the action is, and it seems like, or like the fucking the non-mainstream. I mean, Atomic Hub, that's where everything is happening, and then the Hive is definitely getting the second most like love right now. But like Ben and like the dude's rad, and like the tools that he's making are stellar. You know what I mean? Like are so much better than anything else in the entire NFT space, in my opinion. I think he's like the best dev in the space.
I completely agree. NFT Hive is my favorite marketplace for many reasons.
Yeah.
I don't do drops there solely because the people who buy my drops don't go there yet, I guess.
Yeah.
Can you do dual drops on Nifty and NFT Hive, or?
I don't know if it works. I don't. Yeah. I mean, you could. I think you could by splitting your
pool.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why not?
I might just try it at some point. It's like
that's a cool idea.
Because I love honey too. Getting honey for doing shit is great.
Yeah, that's really cool.
And my last kind of line of questioning was about so I don't know anything about this. I just like avoided it like the plague, but it seems like there was some kind of war between Wax fans and Bull fans at some point on.
Yeah, I've heard a little bit of rumbles here that there, I guess even at one point there was like some warring, like, stuff going on in discords or whatnot.
Oh, lovely. Keyboard warrior.
Yeah, a little bit of that happened. And like my thought, what is there a question out of that, or is it just what do I think about it? Or
I mean, I wonder if we're doomed in the Wax space because of like Wax, or crypto culture, some elements of crypto culture, to forever be mired in pointless and unproductive conflict.
Yeah.
If that's
the overall like conversation of conflict in the NFT or crypto spaces is like really stupid. Just because it doesn't help anybody. Like that's why I'm saying about the PFP movement. Like it's like, even if you don't love the Wolf's art, buy one for 20 wax.
Exactly. Buy all of them, unless it's fucking Hitler doing different fucking salutes. Like,
yeah, like I don't know.
It's art.
Did you get into like? Did you buy any of those? The Sparkle Park Dino Heroes or the artificially?
Yes, I do have
robots?
I do have a the park one.
Yeah.
And the box maze. And
I bought some box mazes too. I even bought some of those other apes that were a rug.
Yeah, I did too.
Oh, you did too. Good.
So yeah, the Shiba Club is coming and the Wax Devil Club is coming. Hopefully not on the same day, because that's annoying. Let's see.
Yeah, that looks like there's a couple of
yours starts in 1 day, 16 hours. Wax Devils. I mean, Shiba is the one that would tempt me here, to be honest with you. I would probably have to get at least one Shiba.
Is that on the calendars? Let me see.
2 days from now.
Okay, 2 days. So that's after ours then, huh?
Yes, which is a good thing.
Yeah.
And then the Devils are coming. I mean, I hate to say it, I'm less of a fan of these aesthetically.
Yeah.
It's not my thing, really. They're going in 2 days as well.
What's the price on the Devils?
50.
Okay.
Yeah.
High end, high price there.
A little bit, I find. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's the crazy thing. If you go to, like what the Action Family Club card sold for, it was $30 USD.
I have one.
It's just a different
Was it really
time.
that much?
That's how much they're pinned to that. But that's how much, it made sense at the time.
Yeah, no, I totally get it. And so for the Ducking OGs, which are in 9 hours, are we on for the Kingsbury? Are we on
Wax
the
list? I think. Wax list pre-sale.
Oh, okay. So we're in 9 hours.
You should have an NFT in your wallet that says Quacks list approved
from Ducking Fuzz.
Yes,
but I wonder if I
saw mine in there.
I wonder if I don't, because of the fact that my ducks are staked.
No, that mine are staked too. That shouldn't matter or whatnot. But Yeah,
I
here,
didn't get anything from them.
I'm gonna share you what mine looks like in the private chat here, so you can
Let's have a look.
see if you got one of those.
Uh,
I didn't notice until just now, like when we were chatting. I'm like, oh, I have one of those.
no, I definitely did not get this.
Yeah. Okay.
And they're only 101 minted too. Weird. Holy fuck! They're selling for 408. Okay, no one's buying them. Okay. Oh wait, no, people are buying them.
Already, they're for sale.
Yeah.
Are you talking about the ducks?
No, the white lists.
Oh, people are selling them, huh?
Yeah, for like 334 wax, which is not insignificant. I guess some people got them and are just not interested in the drop. Huh. That's fucking crazy.
420. Jesus.
Yeah, seriously. As usual, it's been an absolute pleasure having you on. The last question I had for you, is there going to be a TSS Pepe crossover planned or not?
I don't foresee so much that, but just to talk about the TSS, we are going to put out. There's a sale like that's going to come. It's not going to be a flash. This is going to be a sale that's up until like we sell out a certain number of those commons and then the blends, and that we'll get that going kind of again or whatever after we kind of clear the Pepe cloud, I think, a little bit,
which makes sense. Yeah.
And also too, like the idea for that, like I feel like TSS is going to come and go a little bit, like we won't really want that game to ramp up when we're in full like asshole silly bull market moment.
Yeah. No, I concur entirely.
Yeah.
And TSS, like you had said at some point, it's like a 2-year project minimum, right?
I think so. Yeah. I think that it only makes the most sense that way, because we're going to need a new tranche of blood, new people, new player, and it's still any person's game at this point. I mean, I still feel like there's so much more definement that's going to end up coming out of it.
There's so much shithousery, and at this point as a distributor, I'm like tempted to like, I think I've put enough out there for now, and I might, I mean, depending on how much is in the next drop, I don't know how much I want to distribute right now.
Right.
Versus whole.
You want to talk about a little fuckery too?
What?
Unfortunately, one of our brosifs, our community members, our boy Chucky, he got hacked.
No.
And got taken for lots of wax, lots of NFTs, and he was sitting on a distributor's amount of TSS too that has gone into the old system. But we do have plans, and like we were prepared for madness. Like we have a plan in play. We were going to execute this plan in play at some point, probably anyway. But like this kind of something like this, like where like, oh, that almost screws the game. No, we got a plan. There's a way. There's always a path.
There's a mechanism in place.
Yes. Yeah.
I fucking love it.
Yeah.
Anything else you want to share with our lovely audience before I think we're gonna raid into my friend Rick, who is on the mountain building lore with his friend Ben for their game Dragon Memories.
Sick.
Wow. Anything else you wanna, any questions from the audience or anything you want to share?
No, I can't. I mean, my whole laser focus, and I'm really, I just want to say I am extremely proud of the work that I've done with the Bored Pepes. I feel like this is the best drop from Lefthouse yet.
Oh man,
that's the way I feel about it. I mean, since my work with Metaforce, I feel like this is the biggest thing that I've, and even bigger than the Movie City Cinema, because for me, the Movie City Cinema like isn't done, and like the Pepes will help me get that shit back on track. If we have a sellout or whatever, we'll be able to like get that together. But after making this deal with Omniflix for the series of Rabbit Hole, and like kind of I met with a couple of other blockchain streaming movie sites, and I'm like, my ideas for what I wanted to do for the Movie City Cinema are like, it's just me and my lo-fi. I'm like up against like companies with like money and like teams that are doing or what I want to do, or wanted to do. So I'm like, I don't want to do the same thing. So I'm gonna like definitely pivot. Like the Movie City Cinema will still exist, and like but I'm just gonna pivot how it's gonna function and stuff, and what its purpose is.
You gotta make it
instead of trying to
scalable
compete with the next Netflix on the blockchain or whatever.
Yeah, no, I totally get that. And who knows, maybe by doing that, you can leverage your way into getting on the next blockchain Netflix if you so desire.
Yeah, right. You know what I mean? Like I just want to help move the tech, and even if it's in a hive mind sort of deal where like I am, like I have this idea and that's just like the last straw that pushes it over into somebody else's execution. That works for me right now, because that's what this whole fucking game is like.
Oh yeah.
Building and hive mining these tools and understanding of the tools so other people can be onboarded and understand, and like it becomes regular language for us.
I totally feel that really hard, and that's a great approach. I mean, at the end of the day, you're building for community, and are you going to be hosting the Pepe Club in the regular Lefthouse Discord, or another?
That's the plan as of now. Is like I've changed. It's called the Bored Pepe Wax Club Lefthouse now. You know what I mean? We're starting to kind of change things. It's the Pepe chat room now. There's like it's Pepe. It's the Bored Pepe's by Lefthouse is sort of the idea. Like I was gonna build a whole new deal for it, but then after those apes came and rugged, I'm like, I don't want to do that. I just want to like be proudly representative from Lefthouse and not try to be anonymous like I was thinking about doing at first. And I'm like, no,
I love that.
Like, here we are. We're on the show. I'm the dude that made the Pepes.
Wait, are they? OP has to go to sleep. Appreciates all the info. If any of you want to join the Discord, it is right there for the Bored Pepe /Lefthouse Discord. And are you going to be live during the drop?
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Oh man, Thursday. I think I can actually tune in on Thursday.
Cool. Yeah,
please. Because it's going to be fucking exciting. I mean, I predict a sellout.
God, I hope you're right. I feel it. But I don't. You never know.
I mean, I predict a sellout. I don't know if it'll be like a 3-hour sellout.
I'll be fucking pissed if we don't sell out in 4 hours like the Bananas. If Bananas beat Bored Pepe's,
bro, I ignored the Bananas. I just couldn't. I was like, I couldn't bring myself. But I'm convinced this is gonna sell out, because I mean, like the apes and Pepe probably have the widest recognition.
Yeah.
But people love memes, right? And like Pepe is the strongest meme by far.
Yeah.
No fucking doubt. And the wax cost is negligible.
Yeah.
And the one thing I want to tell you, and I'll let you go after this because I'm sure you have things to do, is that ever since I started like my own collection, and I don't sell my NFTs for very much at all. I spend more time making them, but making NFTs is like printing wax in a way.
Yeah.
It's so bizarre. Not printing much wax, but it really is like becoming a wax printer, which is
it's
how
insane.
my friend who does the bake club said it to me too, because he's like, I'm just printing this wax because people buy my NFTs of, bays.
Yeah. Well, I mean, when you're minting an NFT, you're minting a token, a non-fungible one. It's just weird. Like you don't think about it when you say NFT anymore, but like you're making a piece of money or, like currency, not money, currency.
You're producing value or something.
Yeah.
And you're draining, liquidity from the fiat.
Oh, no, that's
lines.
something else.
You're what?
I said the swamp. We're draining the swamp.
We're draining the fiat swamp. Man, it's always a pleasure to have you on. Thanks so much for coming. This is your second time. It was so great the first time, and it was so great tonight. Always a great conversation with you, man.
Yeah, I
you
do
are,
it I do it all the time with you. It's so fun chatting with you, for real.
yeah, you're welcome whenever. Just to come on, or if you have
yeah.
a drop, I love having you. So yeah, guys, everyone, thank you for showing up. We're gonna raid into Rick on the Mountain. And yeah, oh, I got a notification here. And yeah, thanks, Mr. Left. And we are rating in 10, I think. Yes.
All right, everybody. See you later. Stop by the show for a Warsaken Wednesday tomorrow.
Oh, it's tomorrow Wednesday?
Yeah.
God damn. I have no time is just like weird to me. And we have raided into Rick on the Mountain, and we